Johnson narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styx point shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bones, bruise the furnace, pick up for days on days, and the great down covers Boba Fett got bad writings to slay. We are all damage on damage. We are all damage on damage. We are all damage. The qualified. The qualified. We are prepared.
And hello and welcome to a brand new, yes, we're live. I don't know what some of the comments about. We are. I hope we are. Dom of the recording. I am Jedi Johnson 22, joined as always by the great Dom Tober, the always steady Styx boy 73, the ball buster, Brewster, and the architect, joesduelin. What's going on, fellas? How was your week?
Friday came fast.
Good, man. Glad it ended.
The kids were off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. So the week just felt like it went really fast because I went back to school on Thursday, and next thing you know, it's Friday, and it's this shit.
Yeah.
So I was behind on my slides this week because my brain was all fucked up. Plus, I was out of town last week and didn't get back till Monday. So
Fair enough.
It seemed like exactly last week for me. I thought I was going to be sick earlier in this week, but I don't know. I got over it pretty quickly. Yeah, I got over it pretty quickly.
Loaded up on zinc.
Pooped it all away is what I did. Pooped it away.
Yeah, there you
go. Ate some cheese and bananas. Bound that shit up.
3 minutes into the show, it's him up.
Already.
Doesn't like a good clock.
Call Guinness. Speaking of Guinness. It was a slow week, to be quite honest with you. It was. For those that don't know, this is where we look at some Guinness records that were at least just reported this week, at least as far as I could tell. We decide if they are any good or not, or if they're bullshit, and if it's an American that does it, Styx says,
Canada.
Suck it, Canada.
Suck what?
All right, first off this week, we have a man hits axe target from more than 183 feet away.
Wow.
A Turkish man used his powerful throwing arm. Wonder how it got so powerful. To lob an axe a distance of 183 feet and a few inches, earning his 8th Guinness record in the process, breaking the record set by American Jesse Rude. Fucking Jesse, I knew it. Of 143 feet back whenever. This guy also has records for the furthest basketball hook shot, longest cornhole shot, and farthest throw of a rubber.
I thought Bruce had that record.
What?
Cornhole shot?
Longest cornhole shot.
Anything with bullets, Bruce has the other record of.
I still don't understand that game. I don't understand how that game has its name.
Some kind of hole shot. I don't know.
As long as it does.
Six is my skills this weekend. So
this guy's this guy throws the shit out of stuff.
I guess it's a long throw. I get it, but it doesn't. To me, if it's going to be a record, you got to put it you got to hit the target within 60 seconds. You can't sit out there all fucking day throwing an axe, and when you finally hit one, say, "Hey, I'm a Guinness record setter." To me, that don't jive. I don't know how long it took him to do this, but
I'm a horseshoe guy, King. I'm a horseshoe guy.
Yeah, good for him. Rubber chicken. Yes, he threw a rubber chicken for a record distance of 114 feet and 9 inches.
I think I just throw shit. He just throws shit. Like the axe, I'm like, okay. The hook shot, I get it. It's going in the basket. The axe, you're hitting the target.
Who throws a shoe?
I don't know.
Just a rubber chicken. People do anything to get their name in a book. These two. So this one, two daredevils walk a slack line or tightrope, I guess, suspended between hot air balloons, setting a record for the highest altitude of 8,202 feet, breaking the previous record set in 2021 of 6,236 feet. This is back in my day, and I say back in my day, back in the 80s when we only had 3 channels. This would have been on. Oh yeah. Why World of Sports?
We would have got Kathy Rigby talking about it.
Yeah. Now I hear about it on some obscure website. So, but I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong, Styx. You know you've lived forever.
Yeah.
Back when they used to do it back in our day.
Yeah.
They didn't have parachutes on. They didn't have lifelines hooked to the the rope. If you fail, you're fucked.
Yeah, you did the stunt or you died. That's the way it worked.
We died. This guy's got a parachute on. He's hooked. He's got a safety line hooked up to the tight rope.
I don't know how many Melindas we've lost. But,
I think there needs to be an asterisk on this personally. But good for him. He celebrated by jumping off and parachuting down to the.
Well, the whole fact is that line looks like it's gives a lot of bend.
Get a slack to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, so basically that line, the parachute, he's a goner. So
true.
I don't know.
And this is why aliens will take over the earth, because humans are stupid.
I came very close to putting this one into another category, but I was like, you know what? It does take talent to do that.
It takes some stones to do it. Parachute or not, still takes some stones to do it. It's stupid as shit, but it still takes some stones to do it.
It does. London man visits 42 museums in 24 hours to break world record. I don't give a shit.
Nerd.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he do it like on foot? Did he Uber from one to another? Who cares? This is dumb. And then we had the longest, might be the world's tallest cayenne pepper plant. This caught my eye because at first I thought it was going to be a 16-foot cayenne pepper, and then I read a little closer and I'm like, nah, it's the plant. Okay, I don't care.
I'm interested as I grow various pepper plants, but
is that a big deal for them things to reach 16 feet?
Yeah,
it's hard to tell whether he's doing the inverted growing where the pot's
upside
down and it grows down.
I think he is.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I've gotten 5 feet, but not 16 and a half. So that's something.
I mean, if you had a 16-foot pepper, I guys you'd be the talk of the town.
Yeah. Big red pepper. Big hot red hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys are talking too much. Big long, big this, big that.
If it's green,
you're getting Dom excited.
Talking about that.
All right, and hey, I think we know this fella, Idaho man.
Suck it, Canada.
Oh,
you might remember this Idaho man, David the Record Breaker Rush, as I believe he's the guy that likes to catch ping pong balls in his mouth and spit them out repeatedly.
Yes, Bruce.
He decided that he was going to put shaving cream all over his head, bounce a tennis ball, table tennis, ping pong ball off the wall, and catch it on his head in the shaving cream. He had done this before and ended up tying the record, so I guess he's not the only one that's into this fetish. But he did it this last time, and he did 16 ping pong balls in 30 seconds, setting a record for most balls on your head. He said it was difficult, but I'm
pretty sure his wife is probably holds the record.
Hey, Bruce, stop talking. That's your game right there. Balls on your head every day. It was difficult for me to do it again.
I knew that would get the chatter going between Dom and Bruce. I just had a feeling.
Anything with balls, that's Bruce's sport, man. Come on.
Yes, and you think about me pulling my balls in your never mind.
No.
Wrong.
You can't do that because when I talk to you about that, that's it, man. You can't reverse that saying because you are the ball man.
My balls in your mouth.
You got to call that, Dom. You got to call no reversals.
No, come on, man.
No backsies.
Listen, that's all he's got. But the fact is that he broke those records a lot. So there you go.
Yes, and you sat there and watched. You cuck.
Someone had to make sure it was a record. You got to have a witness.
Ooh, what is Bruce talking about? Look at
witness
me.
To the prosecution.
I have no idea what to say now. Look at me.
All right, back to he's very proud. He's so proud he's not even taking the shaving cream off his head there as they present him the plaque. All right, let's move on to something a little more interesting. Freaky Friday finds. Decided to this. You may have heard about this. A report suggests a $50 garage sale fine is a long lost Van Gogh. New York-based firm announced its experts have verified that the painting bought for $50 from a Minnesota garage is a long-lost work of art. The painting, titled Illimar, was previously analyzed in the Netherlands by the Van Gogh Museum, determined the artwork was not from the famed painter who died in 1890 because it had something to do with stylistic features. The painting was purchased from whoever bought it for $50 for an undisclosed amount in 2019. LMI Group International in New York. They just released a 450-page report arguing in favor that it is a Van Gogh, and if it is authenticated, the painting would be worth $15 million. What I want to know is,
they're going to argue for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know what they paid for it. I mean, the guy or gal, whoever bought it out of the garage sale, paid $50, but I looked around.
At least
everything said it was undisclosed.
At least $65.
Hopefully they made a profit.
Yeah,
$50 in a soda. Hopefully at least they got that. But I like these are always fun when stuff pops up at garage sales that might be worth gazillions.
That's why you got to go to garage sales that people have. You never know what treasure you're going to find.
Especially so. The brief period that I lived in Rhode Island, and this is a period that I was watching American Pickers way too much, probably. I would go to estate sales and things like that, thinking that I was going to strike gold. I bought a painting. I remember I bought a painting. I still have it in the garage for like $20, thinking, oh, this is a pretty cool painting, might be worth something. I researched it. I think
Two Girls, One Cup.
No, I'm not so lucky. But I researched it. It was sold by Sears, I think, for like pre what do you call it when homes are pre-furnished homes or something is what this thing was for. But anyway,
they probably gave the guy a $50 gift card to Mavericks.
That was Mavericks.
It's like a restaurant in Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, having this conversation by yourself.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
It is.
Makes myself feel good. Good job.
Those finds are always fun.
Nobody's safe tonight, Styx. Nobody.
Yeah,
I
helped that.
Stop sharing that.
All right.
Let's say hello in the chat. Say hello. GT Comic coming in at first, and then he bailed. He did not. He did not give us a whole lot. I don't know what
Donald's doing. Out in a lawn chair somewhere.
What are you doing? Then comes Tommy Longbox, a qualified, bringing the heat. Beer. Have a good show, fella. Catch you on the rewind.
Whoa.
And King said, "Deception." It said live. I don't know. What are they talking about? Is that Pete's show or is that us? We are live.
They was talking about the show started a little late. That's what.
Oh. Did we start late? I don't know.
We started the same time we always do.
We just start whenever the other show ends. We don't have really a set time to start.
Yeah.
Well, we're supposed to start at 9:30, but the 9 o'clock show decides to be 20 minutes to 30 minutes.
Pete likes
keeps making those shows shorter and shorter every week.
Yeah.
Ed LeBeau, hello, Bluebeards. What's going on, Ed? Glad you're still with us.
I say we bail and just set the show for 9:30. Screw when Pete ends the show.
Yeah, but then people would start watching other stuff, and
yeah, they're watching other stuff right now.
We just have to have Pete do it live with us.
Hello. It used to be live, and I don't know. It got hard. What's going on, Mama Bear? Hello, boys.
Hello, Mama
RP. Bear. What's up, peeps? Have a great. I can't read. What's up, peeps of great taste and refinement?
You're on the wrong show, buddy.
4 out of 5.
We're refined,
even though we do deal with elevated smut here. Elevated.
Cancel Dom. Cancel Dom.
Elevator too.
Yes.
You never cancel me, baby. Never.
Best wishes.
Oh, come on, Terry. Not that face.
Aquarius be upon you. Aquaria.
I saw that.
Right.
Like, oh my god.
You exceeded my East Texas education with that word. Yep, rubber chicken. New Daredevil villain rim shot.
Rim shot. Ooh. That was for the other guy who was throwing the.
Yeah, he was born with shaving cream for hair.
I know what his superpowers, but I'm not gonna tell you.
No, it was the dude that was throwing the corn.
Oh, the cornhole.
Yeah,
Bruce.
Did he leave shaving
What's up,
cream in his
19 Kahiba?
You see?
Damn, another plane crash. Yeah, Don was telling me about that. I missed it completely until Don.
Nice, 2 plane crashes, and I gotta take a plane on freaking goddamn Tuesday.
I'd walk.
Now, the one earlier in the week, I lived right down the road from where it happened. I used to live.
Terrible.
That was sad with the
Yep. Hearts go out to those folks. Hopefully they figure out what caused it.
We're going to hell in a handbasket, people.
Gumpy? I'm pretty sure Cleopatra holds the record for balls on head.
Yeah,
again, you gotta have a witness.
Nah, Bruce won that a long time ago. So
what's up, Brian? Let's go. Absolute Geek Matt is he's with us. He's gonna crash the show.
Absolutely.
And Nerdy Geek. I feel like Bruce
Geek.
Fur, what's up, buddy? Bruce Fur, you got a buddy? You got a buddy?
I have a lot of
Deviant Bruce Fur is always needed. What's going on, Tyson?
Not wrong.
And I think that is it.
Hey, Matt's in the chat, and we get a picture of Matt on the shitter wearing a helmet. It's wonderful.
Yeah,
I am sorry. We'll get you next time.
I know, Tyson. Hey, listen, I would love to, man. You know, I'm in God's hands. So, no, Tyson said cancel my flight.
Don't go.
Hey, Melissa, happy Friday back at you. Hope you have a great weekend.
No, I believe in her. It's fine.
Bruce, do you have a outside looking in for us?
A what?
Did you do outside looking in? Did you make slides?
Of course I did. I'm always on time. I'm always prepared.
We have an interesting show tonight. We got our.
You can never be me, so that's the whole thing. You could try whatever you want, never be me. So
yeah, I gave up trying to be you a long time ago because I realized it's hard to feel like this all the
time. At the end of the day, stop the Italian act, man. Stop it.
We do have a great show tonight. Joe has put together some magazines.
Can't be me.
Joe has put together some magazine comics. Styx, do we have trivia tonight?
To your dismay, yes.
Well, that sucks. And then I have put together I think Bruce has probably got some news for us. We got all kind of shit going on. I have put together a closing show game that will probably finally get me kicked off this channel. So stay tuned for that.
Good luck.
I also have another segment on tonight where we will look at ABC after school specials.
Oh yeah, after school specials.
Also, at the end of the show, Joe has a special called Just Feet. So just if you're ready,
that was just for me.
Whatever you do,
we had enough feet last week.
That's Brad.
Whatever you do, Jedi, please don't cross any lines. I don't need a million phone calls from Marco this week.
Well, you might want to.
It's fun because any of us can piss him off, but you'll get the calls for some reason.
I get all the calls.
Listen, Bruce says Bruce sent the video on the Marco yelling at the guy in the store. I'm not yelling. They threw him out of the store. That video he said.
Did you get a call for
the real?
Well, you weren't even on last week. You weren't even on last week, Bruce. Did you get a call about Joe's foot fetish?
Marco's calls consist of, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?" And then rambles into like 20 other things, 15 calls that day. You know, I look forward to my Marco morning calls. So,
regular.
Start reading into that a little bit, you guys.
All I heard was you enjoy Marco in the morning. That's all I heard.
All I hear is Marco calls Bruce on a routine basis. You might want to start looking into that. Why is he
on that note.
You know, I'm not as prepared as SNS, but I'll give it my best try.
Who is? Who is?
All right. Well, another outside looking in, these books were not hot enough to make it to the top 10. First book up on the list is Spawn 340. Mark Spears cover. I believe this is his first Spawn cover from 2023. People are going back and looking for his earlier works because the monster books and the monster Kickstarter books are getting out of reach of a lot of people.
Yep. Although I went to the LCS today and in Syracuse, and they had a lot of number 3s on the shelf still.
Really?
Yeah, they had a ton of them.
Well, 40,000.
This looks like that wrestler. Who's the wrestler that Marco liked so much?
Triple H.
Goldberg. No, Goldberg.
Goldberg. Yeah, it looks like Goldberg.
Yeah, Marco says he's the world's greatest wrestler.
Marco is heavily on drugs. He's got to get off that shit because you don't know better. So,
I'm sorry.
I'm just said that.
I mean, is this thing just selling? Oh, so you said it. So people are going back and looking through this comic because Mark Spears is.
It's his first Spawn cover.
It's his first Spawn cover. Okay, all right. And Mark Spears is very hot right now. Seems like everything he puts out just shoots up. Not my favorite Mark Spears cover. I'll just put it that way. This is not my favorite Mark Spears cover. Yeah.
I mean, people think they're just going to flip because so much stuff has just been hitting open order stuff, and it just immediately seems to be going up.
Yeah.
People are just going back, dig through the boxes, and look for the old stuff.
The crazy stuff.
Monster 3 today released. It's over cover price already on eBay. The sales.
That's what I was saying. But Styx just said that he still had a lot of the shelves. Hey, look, what's going to happen is that Spawn covers, the Spawn fans and the Mark Spear fans are going to drive these books crazy because you know how the Spawn fans, how they love their covers. They're going to be picking these things up. These books are going to start getting out of reach too eventually.
Yeah, you got 340, you got 355, 356. What's the other ones?
Probably. Was this book a short print? Like some Spawns are short prints. This one probably wasn't.
Just
this was the A cover or B cover?
A.
Well, see, that's the thing. Spawn, how many issues does McFarlane put out anyway? Like Spawn books? Not many, right? Distributing? No, right? So,
like titles?
The mainline Spawn does.
No, I'm talking about this book.
Number-wise, it's fine. No, I mean, there was a time with Spawn in the run where the print runs got low, but I don't think they're that horribly low anymore.
You know, I look at it this way. You know, not short prints, but hot covers, hot artist, McFarlane. That's a recipe of.
If you look hard enough, like I did, like me and Styx did this weekend, we went digging together. I found a ton of Spears covers in the back bin.
Yeah,
you were all
$99 or cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these, again, they were just open order covers. They weren't ratios, they weren't anything special, and a lot of them are still sitting in back bins out there. People forget that they exist, and now that they know they exist, they'll start to get poached. But
so this one made the list because people are looking for it. Probably a high volume was moving. Probably not an expensive book yet, right? I mean, it's
I think it's hitting
under 10.
It's hitting between $5 to $10 on eBay.
Okay.
All of the cheap copies already sold out. $2.99. The $5 copies already sold out.
Yeah,
this is a volume move. All right,
it's just a volume move. Like it's nothing necessarily special about the book. It's just open.
The next cover I like a whole lot more. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Next book up on the list, we have King Spawn 38, Mark Spears cover. This one had a little heat.
I like
back
this
when it
one
was released.
Yep.
It looks very sharp in hand.
Was it going like $20? Was it like $20 now, or how much is it going?
Probably like 15, maybe
15.
Yeah, between 30 and 20.
15.
You can still find some cheap copies of this out there.
It does kind of look like he's juggling skulls in a way, but I like it.
This is another one.
It's a dark
Just go in those back issue bins. This book isn't that old. It's only a few months old. So there's a chance a handful of these got pushed to the back issue bin. And I mean, if your LCS is smart, they've pulled them out of there by now and moved them elsewhere.
They're not that smart.
But those recent back issue bins, you can still find this.
Well, this one's probably, looking at the cover, hopefully it doesn't tick easily, because the ticks are going to stand out on this thing if it has been in the back bins getting. Well, you said it didn't come out that long ago, so hopefully it hadn't been flipped.
No, this came out when end of last year, right around
November,
right around Monsters launch.
Yeah,
it'll be
this came out. This came out, I think, right when we interviewed him the first time.
Can we see a huge resurgence on these books?
Actually,
starting to shoot up.
Let me see
I can't imagine these books going that ridiculously crazy. But who knows? None of it makes any sense to me anymore. Anyway,
it's it's cardstock.
Okay, so it'll be pretty sturdy.
Yeah. You get that 9.9 or that 10?
Not with that spine tick right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you can catch this. I mean, Don was asking about the prices on these things going crazy. Graded prices might.
There haven't been that many graded of these. I think the 356 graded sold for what, $80. That was probably the highest of graded copies. I don't think people have sent these in for submissions.
Well, they're probably all still in a holding pen down in CGC.
I was gonna say,
don't remind me.
Are people even submitting?
Yeah, well,
people can't even submit. People can't even submit books for a quick flip anymore to get graded because it takes forever. And
no,
this book is not going to be probably as hot as it.
No, by the time the book comes back,
it's not going to be hot.
Well, this book has been out for a while, so
just remember that these open order books that aren't ratios, there's no first appearances. It's not the first art cover of the
no one's going to be grading it.
They might go up a bit now, but these will be the first books that also go down.
Yeah.
That's why you grab all of his DC ratios. Some of them are already a ghost.
What do you think? Which one book you think is the one that's really picking up heat?
356 has the heat right now.
Yeah, 356 right now.
But there's a ton of Twitch cover.
Twitch cover.
The Scorch cover is beautiful. I love that cover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He has plenty of stuff out there that was open order stuff.
I like the
out there.
Was it the
that one?
Oh, the clown. That's
clown.
I
love the clown.
The gunslinger. The gunslinger cover is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, what we got? Avengers Academy, Fear Itself, number 20. The first appearance of Ava Ayala.
So is this some more Rivals?
Yeah. It's Rivals or she's.
No, this is I think the next three books are Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man books.
Friendly okay.
Oh, Friendly Neighborhood. Which I gotta say is,
or it could be awesome. Daredevil, since the actor passed away, and they might want to move away from Hector to Ava.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm excited about watching it. I haven't started to watch it.
It's awesome, man. It's freaking awesome. You know, I like the turn of events that take place.
Ava Ayala is the third White Tiger, I believe. Third?
Yeah. I think third, right? Who was it? Because the second was the one that died, right? The actor who just passed away.
The first White Tiger, and then I believe the second White Tiger was his daughter. And the third one is his niece, or vice versa, something like that. I'm not a big Marvel guy, so I don't keep track of these characters. But I'm just speaking off the cuff. So. And next up, what can we say? Runaways, number 1, first appearance of Nico Minoru. Yep. Another Spider-Man Friendly Neighborhood appearance.
You know what the funny thing is? I just love the fact when her character was shown, all those YouTubers were like, "Who is this supposed to be? Mary J?" And they had no clue who these fucking characters are. You know what? Those YouTubers.
You watch way too much YouTube.
I'm just saying. All I know is if
you knew who she was before this.
Yes, I did. Runaways. I used to read the Runaways. The first thing a long time ago, dude. And listen, I did read comics when I was 20 years younger.
The TV show was awful and fun.
Yeah, the TV show wasn't that good, but yeah, I read the Runaways. I like the original run of the Runaways.
All right, thank you, Emma. But Hector, Angela, then Ava. She's the third. Thank you. So, another book I don't care about.
I don't have this one.
Next up, Web of Spider-Man 36. The first appearance of
Tombstone.
Another friendly neighborhood Spider-Man book.
And guess what? To all those YouTubers out there, it is not friggin' Flash Thompson, you morons. They were saying, "Oh, they took."
Why are you listening to these people?
No, I'm just saying that they were just saying about they changed the the minority SWAT.
Jedi, you have an answer for this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Throw him right in the box.
Fuck them. Idiots.
Nobody cares about this. But
idiots, man.
I don't even know if
this first appearance is a minor
show up
key
at the end
with Spider-Man villains.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Most people have this in their collection already.
I liked.
This is like, you know, this past summer when X-Men, when the X-Men 97 or whatever, all these little $1, $5, whatever the hell.
Hey, favorite time of year.
You know, they started popping up as being hot because of volume. I think more than anything else, they started moving.
Yes.
And you know, Joe said it earlier. These things are going to be back in the dollar bin, like in three months. So if you got them, sell them. But I wouldn't be out. I don't know. I should tell them.
Well, listen. Well, look. Back in the '90s, when they had the Spider-Man cartoon in the '90s, you had all those villains and everybody. That wasn't driving prices of first appearance of characters back in the 90s.
They were in top 10 lists.
I know, but now every little appearance now is driving these books. Meanwhile, you had Spider-Man cartoons before that had these characters all in it too, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, people get jazzed for this shit, and it goes up a bit, and then it goes right back down.
The market.
The OLI is a reflection of the market. It's a reflection of the market and what people are buying, not necessarily what we like and what we think is long-term good.
If you think they're willing to spend their money on this, let them buy it.
Yep.
Hey, Tombstone's a great character.
Tombstone's fine. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big villain spec fan for villains, but Tombstone's a solid rogues gallery.
I like the mobster. Yep. Connected to Robbie Robinson. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Tombstone is one of the more interesting street level villains he has.
Yeah.
Yep.
Besides,
he's a good reoccurring villain. Mm-hmm. You know, he's not a one-off.
No,
not a bad book.
I wish they would have got Gang War a little better last time, but okay.
Yeah, it's Marvel.
That last one they had?
They're gonna Marvel.
Oof, the last one was bad.
Well, the first Gang War, the original Gang War, that was an Amazing Spider-Man.
That was the best.
The other ones, that was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
well. Dom's just upset because he paid a lot of money for the first appearance of Kira's niece and nephew on the Star Wars. So Dom's
bullshit. I didn't pay a lot for that crap. Yo, I haven't bought Star Wars. I actually might just buy the Legacy of Vader, which is actually looking pretty cool, man. I kind of like what the other book's going to be about. Yeah, Tombstone is black. Tombstone is a African American character.
The first appearance of so and so's nephew.
All right. Yep. If you want to hear more about these books, head over to CBSI.com and check out Pete's notes on these books. And if you missed the top 10, you can head over to the CBSI.com and check out Pete's Hot 10 for the week. And also, after this show, you can go back and rewatch Pete's video on the CBSI Hot 10. Take it away.
After we're done.
All righty, kids. Let's. I had quite a week. I was up in Pittsburgh last week, so I did some deep diving in some dollar bins. I got some orders that came in this week, so.
Family show.
So I know I have a lot of pickups. So let's get into it. Let's do some pickups.
What is it? Is it titties?
Oh God! So I was going to go. I actually had some original art that I was going to go through this week, but then I saw the stacks that Joe and Brewster had, so I'm going to pivot and just show one book this week, and I'll do original art next week. I've had this. It's been in my pickup stack to show, and it just hasn't made the cut. But
oh, nice! I love
we
that.
got some World of Wood.
Nice.
World of Wood.
9/8 by Dave Stevens cover. I understand Dave Stevens was a hot topic of one of our chat rooms this week.
I love that book. I have that book, not in a 9/8, but all my Dave Stevens stuff.
Not a terribly expensive book in a 9/8 either. So
but it's still one of my favorite.
9/9.
It's one of my favorite Stevens covers.
Yeah.
Look, they drop in that
great cover. This is only one. This is one of two Stevens covers that I have. I have the DNA Agents cover.
That's the only one That's the only one I have slabbed is the DNA Agents.
But that's it for me because I know you guys have a ton. So
I got a lot.
Move along.
So, go ahead,
that was
Styx.
it.
What do you got?
So you're gonna jump right to me. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I got a
cool
couple.
Metallica sweatshirt on, dude. Ride the lightning.
Yeah. Picked this up in a Facebook auction. I got a Daypole Doctor Who K9 still on the package.
I love K9.
This is smaller than I expected. I expected it to be a little bigger, but
how old is that?
She said
86.
Well, that's awesome.
87.
I was gonna say, the plastic's starting to turn on it, so I figured it had a little age.
Definitely in need of
a little bit of a patina on that bubble.
Can you clean that up? You can't clean that up, can you? Once it starts turning,
the bubble.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the bubble.
Maybe the card a little bit, but not the bubble.
Card looked okay. Card looked all right. It's a bubble.
And I picked up some Man from Uncle. Ooh. I know I'm backwards. I don't know why my camera's backwards. I gotta figure that out.
Nice, Man from Uncle.
We're good.
Some good covers. I was thinking about getting $6 Million Man Golden Key comics.
I always appreciate your love of Gold Key and Dell books. That's always good. They're fantastic finds. They're so untaken care of in every box.
Yeah, these ones are really nice. I mean, there's some age. I mean, like you say, they're not,
they're beat up.
Yeah. But I will tell you that in maybe a week or maybe a little bit more, I will have some big surprises that are coming my way from overseas and from the coast.
One man coming your way.
A deluge of
get the brides.
Again, it will be a surprise.
The catalog bride from overseas.
My Russian Ukrainian wife will be here. Yeah, that's right. I'll let you visit.
Are you done, Styx?
I'm done. That's it.
There we go. This is where I take a break.
Take a break. Go ahead. Well, listen. While everybody was out doing their thing, going their dollar diggings, all that stuff, I decided to go dig in my own boxes, man. And I find some nice gold in my boxes.
Digging in your boxers, you said?
In my boxes. When you have something like this, which started it all, the first Wizard, iconic McFarlane cover, which started the top 10 list that freaking had it, this would started with the top 10 right here. So you have this one, the first Wizard book.
Son of a bitch.
Then you have the San Diego Comic-Con variant edition. Yes, the first Wizard, both. Then you get the 1 in 25 Moon Knight with Hobgoblin.
Oh, why your fingers like that? Is that natural? Does your fingers just go like that?
I'm just doing this.
It's how he drinks his tea too.
I'm just doing this. Yeah.
Pip pip cheerio.
There you go. You see?
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
You get another one.
No, he's not doing it. There it is. Okay.
Hey, I'm trying to show the cover. I can't hold the book in my hand. Yeah. You want to do that? There we go. A German McFarlane cover, Hobgoblin, Green Goblin battle.
Now I'm not distracted by your twinkly fingers. Okay, that's very good. Thank you.
The Italian for Venom. This book is fucking hot.
We knew you had that.
Then we got here first Hobgoblin. the Mexican edition, Spanish edition, and then we got the Canadian French edition, first Hobgoblin. Then we got a hot Star Wars book, the chrome cover of Boba Fett.
God. I remember when you showed that the first time.
I know.
You and JJ thought that you were like royalty because you guys had that book.
JJ was the one that got this for me. He found one on. He found two online. Got one for him himself. He got me one. There we go. The first chrome cover. It's 77 issues. That's all it's limited to. And there we go. The preview edition of the High Republic. Strict embargo. This book, the last one.
I thought you were going to send that in to get graded.
I gotta say it. I definitely have to. I definitely have to.
You've been saying that for 3 years.
When they finally do something significant and good with High Republic, that book is going to probably be so expensive you won't even be able to sell it.
I don't know. Hey,
that is a very rare book.
It is. I'm going to try. I'll see what's what. Here, we have a French edition. Return of Boba Fett. Now we got here the homage cover of the Giant Size X-Men Star Wars. The first Deadpool homage cover with Boba Fett in the cover.
I've got that one.
The black and white version.
I don't have that one.
I think there were there 75 covers.
Hey, Scott Campbell. Boba Fett with Han and Jabba the Hutt. Then I got one.
If you're going to show this many books, if you're going to show this many books, there needs to be boobs.
Two covers. Then we got the Amazing Spider-Man for the first Punisher. You got Boba Fett going to Han. I love this cover.
Melissa likes your covers.
Yep. Remember, this is what he cherry picked from his own boxes.
Don't encourage him.
White cover.
Don't encourage him.
And then the Tales of Suspense. The first Iron Man. You got the Boba Fett in the cover. That's great.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go to the journey of Turkish editions.
Oh my God! Don't.
Not only the red sketch. You got the white sketch.
Oh my God!
And you got the black sketch. There you go.
I don't think this is making.
I don't think anyone should brag about Turkish editions.
Yeah,
I don't think so. And then I got I finally I'll show off again my first Zartan book that was hard to get. Get this one.
This is nice DD.
This one's really good. Then you got another appearance of Zartan. And then you got Gem and the Holograms with Cold Slither. You got that one. Then you got the first appearance, the cameo appearance of Zartan.
How long is this?
You got a Scott Campbell cover with Zartan. And then you got this variant of Zartan.
The longer he goes, I feel more and more bad for giggles. So.
And then you got this one in Special Missions, which is hard to get with Zartan to cover.
So I've got like 4 short boxes of Image magazines out in my garage that I'm just going to pull in here next week and just go through everyone.
Just do it. Hey, listen. You find gold in the boxes you have in your house. That's it, man. That's it.
Oh my God.
Well, you keep looking.
I apologize for this. I apologize.
Why you apologize? Don't apologize for greatness, son. Don't apologize for greatness. Now show your lame books. Yeet. There you go.
I'm bringing the heat.
Oh God, I can go cherry pick my books and show some badass books too.
I don't show booby books, man. That's too perverted for me, man. I go for the real shit.
Hey. You're more than welcome to show the real shit on here if you want to. I mean, we're not gonna.
Hey, listen.
If you're capable,
don't worry
of
about it. I got my
OnlyFans
models.
I don't want him taking his shirt off.
Go right ahead.
I'm still waiting for my other covers and the ratios, but I got my Apocalypse.
The Walking Dead.
Oh, Walking Dead. Yeah.
That's cool.
Got a little, got some
Okay,
flops.
there we go.
While Dollar Bin digging, I got some Vertigo stuff, some old Middleton covers.
Since you messaged flops, I thought it was a pretty good time on Wednesday that you had with him.
Yeah, it was nice. He was on TAC on Wednesday. It was nice to pop on there, and
I tuned in there, but all I heard was Marco talking, so I was like,
that's little doll parts. Again, I'm not going to show too many new books, but I did get the covers for doll parts. Vecchio is wonderful.
Those books are just a blur. That's good. Keep them going.
I did get a few copies. My Canto finally came in. My flops cover. Hey, a little Susperia.
Okay.
Nice.
A little Dren just put this out. Alien Armageddon, 1944. A lot of fun. I got 2 covers of the latest installment of Cayman American.
Oh, I thought that was okay.
She's
book.
heavy. She's heavy up top. I got a nice Xenic scope, limited to 225 Sony Mattis cover. Fans of Milk and Cheese, a little Evan Dworkin cover on Run Monsters.
I like Milk and Cheese.
Yeah, I do as well. I did just get my my Nuno.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, my Beetlejuice homage with Betty. Yeah.
That's Betty, right? Betty.
Just for Jedi, this just came, and I was very happy. My EOM cover.
EOM. EOM. Yeah. EOM apparently released. I think I put it in the chat. Our chat. We actually could have done at least a mini MegaCon exclusive.
Oh, I know. He had so many.
A lot more. He dropped some. There were a lot. Probably at least maybe a dozen or so new exclusives dropped this week from MegaCon.
Good number. A little Lotte from Distillery. A little Scott Snyder and Jock book. Won't feel a thing. And then on my dollar digging, I had a fun excursion. A fun excursion. I picked up a bunch of old Topps X-Files. Remember, new season coming.
You paid 25 cents a piece for those?
Yep. Yeah, they were dirt cheap. Everything I'm showing here.
I still want those.
Now they were $1. They were all $1.
I love that store. Styx. When next time I go to Max's,
I still want those X-File books.
I love that Topps used to do this. They would number. It was limited to 90,000.
Nice.
They would number each one.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's considered low print.
Always pick up Xenophoto covers all day, every day.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Lucy.
Printed 90,000, destroyed 80,000.
Hey, you showed those books on someone's screen the other day, man.
Nice.
Little Weird Love.
Oh,
weird.
Old Kitchen Sink Press. Nice copy of Spirit. I love Will Eisner.
Looks like a clean copy.
I love this cover of US1. I will pick them up anytime I see them. I just love them. It's just such a great cover. Yeah, it's a Midnighter one.
Completely missed it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, internet's.
You froze.
Yeah, you're
you got that. You got to get off that Pittsburgh Pirate.
I'm on that. I'm on that Styx internet.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow my internet's keeping still.
A little Midnighter.
Transferred to you.
Yeah.
Little.
I'm all right with that.
Little Marx Brothers. Little Crossfire Rainbow. Found a little Michael Turner sitting in there. I'm never going to pass up a Michael Turner cover.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, hold it up a little longer so it'll.
So it buffers.
Yeah, wait for the buffer.
Am I going to have to log out and log back in? Damn it, kids!
I don't know.
I'll do that. I'll do that while Bruce is doing his.
Yeah, that's what I plan to do when Bruce first starts showing his stuff. Is log out.
Yeah, stop downloading all that Brazers videos.
Picked up some Lobo cheap. I just like the Lobo covers for $1.
No, that was nice. I love that one.
Wow.
That's my favorite one
yet. Lobo. There you go. That was better. Good.
A little Boland.
Out to 3.
Yeah.
Throw some Mississippis in there.
Since Dom had some gem.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Dark gem.
Nice.
What's up, Brogu?
The Bambi twins.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's the Barbie twins.
Nice.
The baby.
I'll tell you, Topps had some good stuff when they did their comic.
Oh, my eyes are starting to burn.
I got some Eiffel. And some more Eiffel. Some Peter Driven and some Divorce.
My eyes are burning because it's trying to focus on these blurry.
Trying to catch the image before
it.
Well, I'm sorry, boys. You do your thing, Bruce. I'm going to log out and back in.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you.
I'm going to log out and back in.
All right. I'll start off with Return of the Living Dead cover. What? Number 2? Bears cover.
They had that one at the shop too.
Yep. Monster 3. foil flip.
No, they didn't have any of the foils.
3, just a regular.
They had that one.
Anniversary.
20 of them.
Hot grandma.
Hot grandma. That's
There's 2 reasons she's hot.
That's a female McFury right there.
The other side of the flip cover.
That's a foil as well, right?
Yes, hollow foil. The regular 25th.
Yeah, you showed that one.
The brides.
Yep.
Cover A.
Yep.
Oh, 2 more of these.
That's the first time you showed those, but okay.
The Star Trek Defiant 23.
Oh, the Chisaki.
Yeah, they got him on the 1 in 10s.
Mm-hmm.
Lex in the City. Little Sowie.
Lex in the City.
Lex in the City.
All right.
Bird City Monsters 2 exclusive.
Putting their kid through college.
Yeah, pretty much. JJ's exclusive. JJ Comics exclusive.
You're right about that, right?
The last Mark Spears Ranger I was missing, the Pink Ranger.
I like that one. I like those Ranger ones like that because that's the way I wish the Rangers were.
And then I ended up
half dead
opening up a DCU collector's pack this week. And I scored big with 4 books out of that pack. Adventure Superman 499, 498.
Fourth printing. Yep. The purple. I know
Man of Steel 20, second printing, DCU. The last time this sold, it sold for a little over 1,000. So
damn,
that was pull out that box.
Raw?
Yeah.
Damn.
Adventures of Superman 499. Last time this sold, there was probably like 7 raw. 700 raw. So,
and you pulled those out of what kind of box is this you're talking about?
A collector's box. It collected all issues of
one of those polybag seal packs.
Oh, how much did the box run?
70. It cost me $77 on eBay.
Damn. Thanks for the tip.
Another super rare Superman 77. A 9-in of this just sold for like 500, I think, this week. And probably one of the most rare DCUs that I've been looking for is Wonder Woman 95. Little cheetah action.
Cheetah.
Nice. Little Boland.
Yep. Yeah, there are no sales for this book because no one's selling them.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that is it.
Nice. Hopefully I'm not all over the place again. So
it was better.
Yeah, you look better.
Good. Excellent. Fan-fucking-tastic. All right. Let's get into our show. So for the Comic Now and Later this week, 3 for this week, 3 for the future. You can't not mention the Hello Darkness Jenny Frison cover this week.
Yeah, that was on the Hot 10.
That Lady Demon is pretty cool.
Yeah,
that was number 3. I think it was number 3 on this Hot 10.
It is a good one. Did Pete censor it, or did Pete show the actual
he did
cover?
Yeah, no, he censored. He put Rennavision logo across her chest.
Oh, I just like to cover the nipples on this show.
Well, so I covered it with.
I actually didn't. I grabbed this. It was hard to find a picture of this cover early on. Everyone just kept having that, the bag that was in front saying that was. Yeah, and that board in the front covered everything. It wasn't
not for human consumption,
or partial or anything. I'm a big fan. Lobos is back, man. Lobos has been putting out some killer covers. This Psylocke 31, which you can also
very
get
psychedelic
trade dress, is pretty damn cool. The Psylocke 3 cover, all the Psylocke covers have been really good. But like I said, Lobos has been killing it lately, and this is a good one.
If that was a black light cover, it would really be great.
Yeah, it would look cool in black and white.
Yeah, without that, yeah.
Or at least the background in black and white.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. The background.
Absolutely, that's what I would have done.
Just gonna start using Marco's head to censor things. I'm sure he'll get real pissed about that.
Oh, jeez.
And Zenoscope has the Cinderella Omnibus coming out. There is a nice Sonia Mattis version of that, the Bloodstained one, which is nice. I love Sonia Mattis. Her covers just keep getting better and better and better. She's wonderful. And heading into the future, we are going to be getting our Penthouse 1 coming out very soon. But Penthouse 2 covers have been they're just recycling, restarting the numbers again for the new year. So, like a lot of magazines do, you kind of get on. I wish they would volume it and at least say volume 2, number 1. But
Dom, I have a question for Dom. It's just popped into my head because I'm weird and strange and perverted. What if Dom? How would you feel about this? That the slide before where he had to cover up the nips. What if Joe took a cropped out version of a man's nipples and put it over her nipples? How would you feel about that? Would you feel funny about that? Would you feel funny about that?
Jeez, what is
I feel funny even talking about that.
I don't know.
It does feel weird talking about it.
It
does.
That I report to HR after the show, please.
Because you can show a man's nipples. Men show their nipples all the time. It's not like wrong to do that. So you just take their nipples and put them over her nipples, and you're good. You're censored.
There you go. In theory, you are correct.
See if that works for YouTube algorithm.
Yeah. But like I said, they released the previews for Penthouse 2. They're all a handful of really great covers, but this Kersey one is quite nice. Dynamite's putting out wacky races. So if you're a fan of Muttley,
and the K Brothers,
Penelope Pit Stop. You gotta see that.
Yeah.
There's a nice Linsner cover as well with Penelope Pit Stop on it as well. But I'm a sucker for Hack. When Hack does covers, they're just fun. So
Grogu, I'm showing my nipples right now.
And DeCall has a slew of covers coming out. He's doing a Fire and Ice cover, handful of stuff.
Why did this one make your list, though? I don't like this cover.
Part of me really liked it, and part of me didn't kind of like it, and I couldn't decide which, so I just put it on the list anyway.
Well, let me help you. I don't like it.
I like the upper torso part of it. The lower torso feels a little bit off, but I don't know. I kind of dig it. Part of me kind of digs it.
He did have a hairy chest, so
yeah,
I'm not wrong.
And I have added a new brief segment.
Don't get jealous.
After our Now and Later, which is the Joe's Duelin's Tops and Tails cover of the week.
What's going on, Pierre?
So my Tops and Tails cover of the week will either focus on a top, a tail, a top and tail,
so look,
of either some fun older books. Maybe it's a book that just came out. Maybe it's something that's coming out soon. But Nippy 2, which is a Kickstarter, the Nippy 2 Hot to Handle #1, with Othala M, who has been killing it on a lot of these Cheeky Comics Kickstarters. This is the sweet variant. If you want to see those puppies unsheathed, there is a naughty version. So,
and you also have the male nipple version too that Jedi can buy.
Come in next week. Jedi takes up
support my Kickstarter. Support my Kickstarter.
So this is my Tops and Tails cover of the week. Thank you.
Okay.
A lot of boobage there.
Oh.
Yeah, there is. Bruce.
Oh boy.
Let's talk some Wonder Woman.
Do I have an intro? My chuff?
Chefs. Chefs. Chefs.
time for the 5-minute absolute update. Absolute.
There you go.
Yes.
For those that don't watch the show
since I
regularly,
was not here last week, we are doing Absolute Wonder Woman #4 this week. And we got to see Diana perform rituals of blood magic and other stuff, mystic arts. And we got to see God. We got to see long swords. It progressed the story. And #5, shit in the arc. I'm liking it still. I'm having problems with the art still. Man.
The third one was horrible.
Well, we got some legacy characters that have showed up in this issue. Eddie Candy was in there. Eddie Candy has been around since Eddie Candy has been around since the Golden Age, when she was a very fat, small white girl. And she was.
Yeah, she was her little sidekick.
She was her little sidekick.
And that girl. Okay.
She's been around since the Golden Age, Silver Age, and then
she disappeared.
With the reboot. No, she was reintroduced in 2011, I believe, is kind of the current iteration, and that's
before that she disappeared.
That's the variant iteration that we've gotten in this as well.
Rev it up.
And it was okay.
Leader of the pack.
I mean, I found that with these books, it seems like every issue 4 gives us a little bit of backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And this one seemed to follow that same kind of path.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I like I said, this has been the better
Superman
of
was
the
a
books.
full flashback. Batman was like a half a flashback, and this is somewhat backstory. I liked it.
Oh, so it's flashback month.
It didn't flashback the whole time, which I was actually liked.
So this is the one that Wonder Woman is not a it's not a short arc, right? This is
It's an ongoing series, but I think they should be wrapping up this story arc soon, I would hope.
Yes.
So the beast that she killed, spoiler alert, in this one, or at least we think she almost cut it in half. That's not the big bad. Is there another big bad? Because we have to know the story of the.
I think that was what she called it, a messenger, or
yeah.
I thought the first one was a messenger. This was a messenger too.
Maybe that was the big bad.
But I mean, if you stayed to the end of the book, you did get Veronica Cale at the end.
Was there a monster at the end of the book?
No, but Veronica Cale was there, who was a long-time nemesis of Wonder Woman. So you had 2 legacy characters introduced here, one of which has been a Wonder Woman villain in the past. So it gives you maybe a hint of where the story arc is going to go next.
Okay.
Doesn't give me any hints, but okay.
I'm clueless.
No, I guess this isn't my favorite issue for some reason. Considering
I agree.
He went to battle with the big bad. I don't know if that's the culmination, the pinnacle of the story as far as action or whatever. There was a lot of, like I said, there was a lot of time spent on the ritual for her arm to grow back and all this other stuff, which was not. I mean, it was okay. It was just kind of like, all right. I mean, I don't think any of these books were necessarily the first 4 issues are really about. Well, the ritual,
the villain that's in here that she's fighting. I think it's setting everything up for future.
Bruce first said it. I think it was Bruce first said it. You get the blood ritual, which was interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, visually pleasing, I guess, as far as the art goes, even though they're still drawing Wonder Woman as this, the Wonder Woman I grew up with, and this is just, she was a Wonder Woman that didn't look like she could kick your ass, but she could. This Wonder Woman looks like she can kick your ass. I mean,
there's a few panels in here where she's a handsome woman.
Yeah.
She looks like Molly Holly.
Aside from that, I'm enjoying it. That's a big knife she's wielding.
Yeah.
And It's okay. I don't. We'll see where it goes from here. I don't know if that was the end of this arc, and now we're going to kind of transition towards whatever. What god is this again that you're showing? I can't remember the name of the god.
Hecate.
Hecate. Like
Hecate.
This god has a big. She sees the big picture of Wonder Woman's purpose, and everything is happening for a reason. All these hardships are happening for a reason because it's part of the bigger plan, the bigger picture, etc. So I assume we'll see all that develop out as well. So I mean,
I feel they took these 4 issues to get you comfortable with the character, who the character was, the type of power set they have, and a bit of backstory. I don't think any of the monster fighting or anything was overly relevant. I think it was more to set you up to understand the character for the larger story arc that'll move forward.
Yeah, I agree. There's
I'm glad she got rid of the robot arm. I did not like that robot arm at all. I just thought it was, and it's supposed to be like, oh, this robot's like forged from the magic minds of whatever, but it looked weird.
Yeah, it was a little janky looking.
Yeah, it looked like something that you enter in a 9th grade science experiment that can like turn off a light switch or something. I don't know. It's just weird looking.
It's just something for Rocket Raccoon to show up and say he wants it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need her arm.
I'm gonna need her arm. Yeah,
exactly. I liked it. I think it was.
I'm not shitting on it.
I said, I mean, as if these are to be ongoing ones, you know, I mean, we've gotten some backstory about the characters now. We kind of have a better feel for who they are. I guess we'll see what comes out of the next Superman one in terms of see if he burns down his parents' restaurant or saves the world. I'm not sure which, but
he goes to therapy and learns how to make the sound.
Cut off. But no, I mean, I don't know. I like it better than the Marvel Ultimate Universe line that they're doing.
Don, what's your thoughts on this book?
You know damn good and well.
You know I didn't read this shit. Come on, man. I got better things to do with my life than read this crap.
Yes, but Jedi Joe was able to read it. Just saying.
It was a decent, easy read.
Very quick, easy read. Even
I'm happy that these are easy reads. They're not difficult to digest books.
There was only one dialogue panel that I had to blow up so I could read it. Other than that, it was pretty easy to read. One of them was pretty small print.
Yeah, when Cersei was going back and forth with Hecate and that dialogue, I had to make it a little larger to be able to see it. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Like I said, I like that they brought in a legacy character who's a longtime sidekick, friend of Diana. So that'll be fun. And I like the fact that they introduced somebody who is a kind of a longtime villain as well. So I think it bodes well for the story moving forward. So we'll see.
Yeah. And it's different enough that it separates itself from the mainline Wonder Woman, which I like a lot.
Yeah. I think this character is the most distinct.
Yep.
Well, the Superman one is kind of as well. Batman's just fucking Batman. But
no matter how poor, how rich,
he's just
Bruce is Bruce. No matter where you put him,
Bruce is going to be a dick no matter what. So
and we all here for it. So
yeah. All right. Excellent.
So next week we'll be covering
more than others.
Absolute Superman #4. See where that goes. So I think we got a game with Styx coming up.
Yeah, that feels.
There we go.
That feels about time for this.
You are not having a massive stroke. It's just trivia with Styx. You did not suffer a debilitating head wound. It's just trivia with Styx.
It's not CTE or PTSD.
It's just trivia with Styx.
Where's my glow sticks?
All right, this week, Joe came up with this magazine thing, and I'm like, I don't know what to do for magazines.
This is why I love your trivia sticks, because I like throwing out a topic at the beginning of the week, and I like seeing where the trivia goes, because it's always surprising to me.
So this week I thought I'd do not easy trivia, but it's a visual, off-character cartoon movie trivia, animated movie trivia. So we'll see if you guys know these characters and what movies they are from.
I'm not a child. I don't watch cartoons.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, your show talks about Disney crap all the time.
Yep.
I got to listen to Blue Jay and them talk about Lion King and everything else for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't talk about Mufasa for 5 minutes. Yeah. So name that animated cartoon movie from the character. All right. First one. You got this picture here. What movie is this character from? Is it A, Madagascar, B, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, C, Despicable Me, or D, Madagascar 2?
Oh, God. I had to throw the sequel in there.
I did.
I'm
going with B.
I'm going with A. I think it's Madagascar. I can't remember which one. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? He's got a camera, so I don't remember.
I know nothing about any of these, but I would be ride or die with Mama Bear on answering this.
Madagascar 2 happened in the zoo.
That's it.
Mama.
I think Madagascar 2 happened in like the Bronx Zoo or something, like some zoo. I think you're likely more to have somebody with a camera in the zoo, whereas I think the original Madagascar happened like in Madagascar or something.
Look at Jedi trying to figure it out.
I'm gonna go with D.
You gonna go with D?
What else I got to do right now?
All right.
Trapped here in this.
And your answer is B. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
See, Bruce balls. Fucking Bruce knows. There you go.
I have faith in Mama Bear, the queen of the kingdom of nerds. Thank you very much, Mama Bear.
She knows her.
Joe gets to leave during this episode.
I'm here. I just set the camera off for a second.
He had to adjust his pants. Oh, he's not wearing pants. Sorry.
I'm just throwing a little in.
We have to wear pants now?
Number 2.
Optional.
According to this photo, what movie is this character from? Is it A, Alice in Wonderland, B, The Wizard of Oz, and yes, there was an animated Wizard of Oz, C, Wreck-It Ralph, or D, Candyland?
Oh, C.
I've seen Wreck-It Ralph, and I think, oh God, is that the girl? Is that the little candy girl's dad? Is she like a princess or something?
That's for you to know.
It's either
C,
A or C.
Ralph.
I'm gonna go with C as well. Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm going with Terry Floyd When Harry Met Sally.
I said C before everybody else.
What she's having.
At least we're not getting Jack Palance answers. Jack.
Yeah.
It's Palance.
Is it Palance? My bad.
Palance. Yeah.
Hey, that man did 1-arm push-ups on stage.
Yes, he did.
What?
Yep.
You don't remember during the Oscars when Jack Palance went up on stage and did 1-arm push-ups?
No.
At like
Oh my God, that was a big deal back then. That was a big deal.
I don't want
how he's come far.
That was like fucking 30 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
40 years ago. I was forever.
I wasn't watching the Oscars.
Yeah.
Not back then.
He was watching people hold.
He watches them now.
Yeah, he was watching them now.
Part of the show, I have to watch it now.
It is Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, the Candy King or King Candy.
Yeah, King Candy.
Yeah.
All right.
Suck it, Styx.
All right. What movie is this character from? Is it The Secret of Nim? Is it All Dogs Go to Heaven? The Rescuers, or The Brave Little Toaster?
D.
Is he trying to trick us with that last one? That's not a toaster though. That's a radio. I feel like that's like an alarm clock or something.
Good job, Jedi. Couldn't get that one past you.
Well, I thought Dom was thinking it was a toaster, so I wanted to correct.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say it was a toaster. I know it was D.
D.
I'm wondering myself, Bri. I'm wondering myself.
I would say D because it's a show about house appliances, obviously. And the alarm, this clock is I'm going to say D.
Bridge on the River Kwai. Yes, that's played by Alex Guinness.
Yep, sir. That's Sir Alec Guinness to you.
That's right. All right. And your answer is a strudel. Yeah. It is indeed The Brave Little Toaster. If you've never seen this movie, it's a really good movie.
I know you have the VHS tape. I know you do.
I believe I do. Yeah. So the second one, not as good, but the first one is good. All right. According to this picture, what movie is this character from? Is it A, Atlantis, B, Balto, C, Treasure Planet, or D, Titan AE?
I don't know if it's either C or D.
I think it's C. No, Mama Bear. Whatever her answer is.
I can't see my
Bear. On
the other side.
Yeah, because you never fucking saw these cartoons, Bruce, man. What kind of
I'm trying to remember. The only one I've seen is
Flasher from the.
Yeah,
I think I've seen Titan AE. I'm trying to remember the type of animation that was in Titan AE. I don't.
He does look like he could be part of a story from the Aristocrats.
That's Bruce's.
By the way, is the best documentary. If you ever want to watch a great documentary, The Aristocrats is the one to watch.
You know, I'm not even going to answer this. I refuse.
How do you not know any of these, Bri? Come on now. These are all classics. Classics.
I did not know a one of these.
Really?
Not a one.
That's great. I find that.
I never used to watch these types of movies. Just,
These are all like you always go and watch. Your parents would always take you to watch Disney, but like Titan AE is. I wouldn't. God, when did I go see that? Was it 98?
I don't think
98 it came out.
Titan AE had some kind of like different animation style, didn't it? It was like
it was new at the time.
Yeah, it wasn't like this character. This character is more old cartoony type, so I don't think it's Titan AE.
My parents
I haven't seen any of the others.
My parents took me to movies they wanted to see, and I was just tagged along. So, like, I saw what was it, Woman with One Red Shoe, or what, the one with Kelly LeBrock and
the Man with One Red Shoe.
Yeah, where she flashes her bush in the in the movie. Yeah,
that might have been it. Yeah,
that's the type of parents. That's the type of movies my parents took me to.
And that's where Joe got his long love of.
My mom used to take me and my brother to horror movies, and it was traumatizing.
Yeah, no, my parents didn't. My parents would take me to movies that I wanted to see. They didn't really care about going to the movies. All right, because Mom and Dad would stay home and watch boxing all the time. And the answer is Atlantis.
With this pint of whiskey.
Yeah.
Atlantis? Okay. All right, I'm digging it. Okay.
Yeah. Good movie. The second one.
Lady in Red. Yes, thank you.
Lady in Red. Yeah.
Lady in Red, not the Man with Two. That's Tom Hanks. All right. And I think I have one more.
Forgot the title because I was so mesmerized by the
fish. What movie is this character from? Is it A, Rio, B, Storks, C, Freebirds, or D, Migration?
For me, I missed all the. I never watched them as a kid, and my kids were never into watching these kind of movies.
This is one I took my kids to see, and it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I'll say D.
Hang on. My anger management therapist said I should count to 10. So.
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Wait, you know something's wrong with Marco is your therapist.
Goose for bar.
Oh, God, I have no idea. Rio. I'll say Rio. The others I don't even know were movies. I think I remember Rio. I think I've seen at least the trailer for it or something.
I don't know. Yeah. Book of Boba. Yes, definitely Book of Boba Fett.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And your answer is Storks. Storks.
Is this a DreamWorks picture?
Yes. Yep.
You can always normally tell by the eyes. Whether it's
Yeah.
DreamWorks Animation or Pixar.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay.
That's it.
DreamWorks does love to throw one busty woman in there every now and then.
Every now and then, yeah. Just for good measure.
Excellent. All right, kids. So the spotlight tonight, I thought we would look at comic magazines. For years and years, they sat in boxes, in LCSs. Nobody ever digs through them. But some of the best artists that existed from that time period did a lot of artwork on these magazines. So I figured we'd look through a little history of some of these magazines, take a nice little sample, and take a look at some cool covers.
Yeah.
So, starting off here, Warren Publishing did Eerie and Creepy and Vampirella. And Eerie ran from 66 to 1983. You see, it starts with issue 2. Issue 1 was an ash can that wasn't really numbered. So your numbering starts with 2 up through 139. Again, great horror magazine, good comics inside. I love these magazines. A lot of times the insides were black and white comics, and the paper stock was not that great. But you got like 3 to 5 good stories out of it, and they were always good read. I love picking them up whenever I can find them in decent shape. Oh, for some reason, I lost my Eerie slides, so that's something. Creepy, also done by Warren, was from 1964 through 1983. There were 145 issues of Creepy. This beautiful Frank Frazetta cover is on there as well. You get some Frank Frazetta stuff with Creepy and Eerie in there as well. And again, Creepy had fantastic covers. Ken Kelly had some fun sports Creepy covers. Heinrich Torres has some of the best magazine art covers around through Creepy, Eerie, Vampirella, you name it. Torres was a badass. And Attila Hegyi has a pretty cool Creepy cover there as well. You get some interesting artists out of the blue that would throw up some pretty great artwork. Most of these covers are painted art covers as well, which is something you don't really see much anymore unless you're picking up something that's Carla or Perillo. You don't see too much painted artwork on covers anymore. Vampirella, also put out through Warren. You had 112 issues. You did have issue 113, which was put out by Harris. It was the only magazine that Harris put out for Vampirella, which was a reused cover. And then they went comic format. But with Vampirella, you can't go wrong with any of the Frazetta covers. You can't go wrong with any of the Heinrich Torres covers because they are all phenomenal. But this last one here on the end, Vampirella 45, is one of my favorites because it actually has art from pretty much all the majors on it. You have San Julian, you have Frazetta, you have Torres, you have Gonzalez. So they each did a panel on that cover. So if you're looking for a good Vampirella cover that has a good
what
sampling,
number is that?
45.
45.
Yeah, it's a great cover because, like I said, you get a little bit of all the great artists on that on a single cover, which is nice. Often forgot about by Warren, they had a series called 1984, which ran for 10 issues, and then it renamed itself to 1994, which ran from issue 11 through 29. So they continued the numbering, and they just changed up the title. Really cool covers on 1984 and 1994. Patrick Woodruff covers are fantastic. The C. Fastener, Richard Lawson one is cool. So if you like kind of weird, crazy sci-fi fantasy, there were some just badass covers in both 1984 and 1994. Still one of the best magazines ever put out. Heavy Metal was ridiculous. It just had such great fucking covers and such amazing artists through the span of the 330 issues that they had put out. They're originally through Heavy Metal, then they changed kind of publisher along the way, and now, of course, it's relaunching again. So that's something. So we got that going for us. So there's some really good Chris Archelios covers that are in this run. They all kind of have this type of format with this nice stark white background that really stand out. Dave Dorman is just a beast. I love Dave Dorman. We'll see some more Dave Dorman later when he does a pretty awesome cover.
I like Chris Achilleos. He's a very famous Doctor Who artist.
His stuff is beautiful. He just does really beautiful stuff. And this is my favorite Milo Manara cover. I love this fucking cover to no end. Some people like the Penthouse cover where it's, chest down, ass up of the Manara covers. But this is definitely one of my favorite Milo Manara covers. This one they actually have if you did the Kickstarter, they did have back issues that you could get.
So that answer to Mega Theron's question. Yeah, it's a Kickstarter, right? That's Heavy Metal.
But I think they're releasing now because I saw the previews out. And I think they had the Kickstarter, which had some exclusive covers, but a lot of those covers are also coming out open order. So there's
Heavy
no
Metal
cover.
What company? What publishing company is doing it?
I think it might be Massive that's doing it.
Massive. Yeah.
I've been watching videos of Heavy Metal cartoon. I want to see shit like that again, man.
If you're a
Heavy
Lobo,
that Sammy Hagar. I love the Sammy
that
Hagar
whole soundtrack
Heavy
is
Metal.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, great soundtrack. You're right.
If you are a Lobo fan, there's a handful of good Simon Bisley covers that are in here. So if you like his art, there's definitely some winners by Bisley in here. There was even a nice Jack Kirby cover as well. That was nice. Wow. I think there's a secondary cover of that's a wraparound with some pretty nice psychedelic Kirby art.
That's Jack Kirby
in the middle. Yeah.
Wow. Looks like I'm not saying this to be funny. That looks like Mark Spears style. That is very Mark Spears to me.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's where he gets some of it. He likes that old
Jack.
stuff.
Jack used to use the same kind of coloring, very bright.
Yeah.
Very futuristic. So.
And toward the later run of Heavy Metal, this Jack Levesque cover is just a gorgeous fucking Heavy Metal cover.
Jason Levesque.
Marvel, and we'll get into some other Marvel things a little bit later.
Heavy is the head.
But the Savage Sword of Conan was amazing. Amazing Vallejo covers through this, but also some really great Joe Jusko stuff. If you're a Jusko fan, Bob Larkin is a beast. Bob Larkin does not get the praise that man deserves. That man could bang out art like nobody's business. And a lot of the Marvel stuff and magazines that were out, a lot of it is Bob Larkin covers, and they're all fantastic. And Michael William Kaluta as well has some interesting, fun little covers with Savage Sword of Conan, starting with, I believe, this one on 207. They changed up the look of the trade dress. So if you're ever digging through the boxes and you see that trade dress that you see on that last one there on the right, that's used toward the end of the run. So those are the later issues.
That one in the middle is every man's face when he's watching television and his wife starts asking questions.
Yeah. I love Bob Larkin, man. I got a lot of Larkin covers in here. God, he was good. It was fucking good. So Penthouse, I'm just going to run the gambit through Penthouse. Before there was Penthouse Comics, there was this 1975 release by Penthouse of Oh Wicked Wanda. So this is truthfully your first taste of Penthouse putting out comics. You have to wait until 1994 for the Penthouse Comics with an X. But in 1975, if you ever come across this, it's a great book to have. Fantastic artwork. But come 1994, you got the old Penthouse Comics imprint that most of us are familiar with. Again, great stuff. Some great early Hughes stuff. Yeah, it's Joe Chiodo. I love Joe Chiodo and anything he does. And Tex, you got Tex doing some covers as well for all you Ghost Rider fans out there that love Mark Teixeira. Now, Penthouse then had a small imprint after Penthouse Comics ended, where they had Penthouse Max and Men's Adventure Comics. The Men's Adventure Comics has some fun covers on it as well. And you can see the lineup of people that they have in the magazine doing art. Hildebrandt, Vallejo, Walt Simonson, Mignola, Gibbons, Sienkiewicz. These books, I mean, say what you want. I can say, yeah, it's a Penthouse book. But they didn't fuck around in terms of the artists that they pulled in to do really great work in these things. And again, phenomenal Dave Dorman work. Dave Dorman's just fucking awesome. And of course, now you have your current modern imprint of Penthouse Comics. The current run was great. I mean, 6 issues, banger covers across the board. These were just a few of my favorites. Of course, I'm going to put in anything where there's a Luana Vecchio cover. The Suspiria cover in the middle, I chose X's for this to blot out the titties. And the James Harvey cover on issue 6 is also pretty nice. It's a nice can. This is still one of my favorite Suspiria covers.
I can see why.
And Marvel's had a ton of magazines. It was never my jam, the Marvel magazines. I like the horror ones and the titty ones more than anything else. But Marvel had quite a run of different magazines. So you had your Marvel Super Specials. And of course, I know Dom got that one in the middle.
Different languages and that shit too.
And again, that Empire Strikes Back, that is a Bob Larkin cover.
First Boba Fett, the original first Boba Fett.
Yep. Bob Larkin also did that Jaws 2 cover as well. And you got some more Tex artwork there on the Buckaroo Banzai, which is a fantastic fucking movie that's horribly underrated.
I love Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Marvel Preview as well had some fun stuff in it. Again, Bob Larkin, that Satanic cover is awesome. Earl Norm, who also does amazing work. This is probably the best Lilith cover out there. With the original Lilith, the actual daughter of Dracula, not that bullshit that we have now. But I enjoy the original Lilith, daughter of Dracula. And you got fun, bizarre adventures. Howard Chaykin is always wonderful. So nice, bizarre adventures there too with Howard Chaykin art. For all you Kung Fu fans, be it your Shang-Chi or your Iron Fist, you had Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. I didn't choose the I believe it's a Larkin cover where you got Iron Fist on the cover because I kind of dig this one a little better when there's all kinds of shit going on. But this is where you got your Shang-Chi and your Iron Fist and all this fun stuff in here. So if you were a martial arts story fan, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Marvel also dabbled in the old kind of space fantasy, not as sexy, but still space fantasy, kind of heavy metal realm with Epic Illustrated, which also had some great covers. The James Fox cover is fantastic. The Jeff Jones cover is stunning. Tim Conrad's work is beautiful as well. So if you're a sci-fi fan, there's some really cool covers in here. And there's also some good stories and stuff in there as well, and artwork. And then they had a handful of other imprints. The Nom magazine had a handful of issues to it. So if you were into kind of war comics and didn't want to read them in small comic form, the Nom had a full-size magazine for a while, which had some fun covers. I love the Clint Eastwood Joe Jusko Punisher cover on the Punisher magazine.
Jusko's he's a good guy.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's like, okay, that's Clint. Is a fantastic little hat tip to Clint.
You feel lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Vampire Tales had some really, really pretty covers. But this Richard Hess Cox one with some Morbin time on it is pretty sweet. Because it's always Morbin time. And now more recently, we have Warrant Publishing, which is interesting. They originally had this imprint called The Creeps, which was later dropped because they said it was too close to creepy. But it ran for a while, and they would often, take a lot of famous covers. The Ken Kelly cover is fucking killer. But they would take Frazetta stuff. So, a lot of us Frazetta chasers out there, we're happy with whatever we can get, because sometimes the original Frazetta covers are a little pricey at times or in really, really shitty shape. So sometimes pulling these off the shelf, and picking these up. These all have, a lot of these all have new stories in them. So it's not, the insides aren't reprinted stories. They're all original stories. I still can't figure out for the life of me whether any of the San Julian, because a lot of the Vampirist Carmilla covers are San Julian covers. And I'm not sure whether they are reprints of his work or whether they are originals of his work. Because he is still alive. He's old as fuck. He was born in 41. But he is still working. So the San Julian covers on these are gorgeous. So it's a cool way to pick up some artwork of some of these legends in a nice format, and then have some stuff to read. Not too much, yeah, just a little bit, BK, a little bit. All right, that is my magazine rundown. If you have any magazines that you know of that you loved that are comic-based magazines, let me know. Maybe if we get enough of them together, we can have a second run at this at some point. But I give the magazines some love. They, for like I said, for years they sit in boxes. Even when you go to cons, they just sit in boxes a lot of times. They don't get looked through. A lot of them are still pretty reasonable. I mean, a lot of these you can pick up $7-8 on eBay. Mm-hmm. So imagine what you can find them at an LCS or a con for. Normally a lot cheaper. So
I got a couple I'll just show up, just that I had sitting around, just to show like the difference in like some of the stuff that you can get. Like here's Creepy 90.
Nice.
Oh.
With that demonic Cabbage Patch doll.
Yeah, it's a good one. It was very hard.
And
I was just trying to pick like 3 covers for each magazine. It was so hard because there's so many good covers.
I believe this is Frazetta.
Yeah.
Maybe not. This is Creepy 91.
Ooh, nice.
And this might be Vallejo. This is Eerie 84.
Nice. Like I said, they're great magazines, and like I said, you can still find them cheap. And like I said, you can't beat the art. And I mean, they're legends that most of them aren't around anymore.
Every once in a while, I'll find them in dollar bins every once in a while. You know, they get them in collection. They just throw them in dollar box.
And I want to answer Chico Suave real quick. He was talking about Darth Maul issue 2. If it's going to go up, if any significant value, and that Darth Maul 2 might be going up. I'm not sure yet, unless there is a word of Cat Bane making a return in the Mando movie. It could be a possibility, or a return of Darth Maul in one of the projects that are coming out now. So we'll see. But that issue 2, if you have the Aja variant, that's the one to have. Just wanted to get that out there because
that went down in price for a while too. There was a time to pick that up. Or you could get it a little bit cheaper.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
All
Very
right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little going back in time. Old fucks like us. Most of us remember a time when you'd get home from school and you'd look for something. Maybe you wanted to watch cartoons, or maybe you wanted to learn a life lesson and watch an ABC after school special. ABC after school specials ran from I think 1972 through 1997. I didn't realize there was that long of a time span for them, but apparently there was. And you would get maybe 5 after school specials a year, maybe 6. They were always wonderful. They had the production quality of a Lifetime movie. You had actors that at the time, of course, you didn't fucking recognize because they were mostly kids.
Right.
But you would find that they would go on to be quite recognizable actors nowadays in some of these. So I'm going to go through a few of the wonderful ABC after school specials.
All right.
Starting with Stoned.
Scott Baio.
Scott Baio was in Stoned. Jack thinks smoking pot is the answer to all of his problems. Jack Mellon is a good student, one of the best in his class. He's shy, has no friends, can't talk to girls. Getting high seems to get him friends, but it's also going to get him in deep trouble. So,
like booze.
The funny thing is Scott Baio also did a CBS after school special about drinking too much and being a teenage alcoholic. So Scott Baio,
back then we listened to Scott Baio back then. We listened to him.
He ran the gambit.
Let me ask you a question. But does Joni love Chachi? That's what I'm asking.
Of course he does.
Only if he's bringing a fat bag with him, apparently.
And now he's a huge political advocate.
Yes.
One of my favorites.
The funny thing about these, I'm sorry. The funny thing about after school special, I remember them being there, but if you were, you're showing us now, but like if someone were to like stop me on the street and say, some random guy YouTuber, like, hey, here's a $200 if you can tell me one after school special, I couldn't do it.
You will after this segment.
I'm gonna tell you what, the most popular after school special, Ben Affleck with the steroids. That's a good one.
This is one of my favorite. My dad lives in a downtown hotel. A touching story of a young boy and his struggle to accept the separation of his parents. This starred Beau Bridges. Yeah. It's he doesn't know if his parents will still love him after divorce, and his dad's forced to live in a fucking hotel. So there was that.
I would have never said that with Beau Bridges.
Well, listen, he should worry
that's
because
not Beau Bridges. That's the small child.
It's his fault. They got the
Beau
divorce.
Bridges is living in a hotel.
It's his fault. They got the divorce. So blame him.
Yeah.
Hey, Dom, I need to ask you a quick question, Dom.
What?
Is 550 okay?
Somebody's looking?
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk. We'll talk about that.
I think that's good.
This was a fun one. It must be love because I feel so dumb. So, have you ever been someone who's in love with someone who's in love with someone else? Eric is, and this is his story. So Eric's a bit dorky, and he has the hots for a girl that's Adam's league, and she's in love with somebody else. So learn all about rejection. in this wonderful ABC after school special.
But you see what's funny? These things, right, imitate real life. You know, back in the 80s, stuff like that, all the problems that are going on now, we had those problems back then in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
But it's fucking crazier now than it was back then.
Oh, yeah.
Which is nuts.
Another one of my favorites, Just Tipsy, Honey. Patty's suffering from a drinking problem, her mother's. So if you wanted to know what it was like to grow up with an alcoholic, Just Tipsy, Honey is the after school special for you.
Set your VCR.
After school special about streaming for an alcoholic.
Yo, God rest my mom's soul. My mom used to drink a lot, right? And her reason for drinking, if anybody had kids like me,
you could drive a lot of people to drink.
Her reason was called Dominic.
I was going to let you deliver the punchline, but I think we all knew what it was before you said it.
Another great one, Getting Even, A Wimp's Revenge. After months of getting picked on and pushed around, Jeffrey's got a plan. Now, nowadays you read this, and I think I would think this is going to go real dark.
Yeah, this is FBI. FBI needs to raid his house, kind of dark. Yeah.
Yeah. Jeffrey's going to be shoved full of SSRIs and put away for a while.
Jeffrey's ordering things on the dark web.
Well, what was his plan in this one? To push somebody in the pool or something?
I don't know. I actually have not watched this one. I will tell you, these are
for?
all very findable
Probably on YouTube.
On YouTube. You can find most of these after school specials on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
A Terrible Secret. This one seemed fun. She nearly killed a boy, and now she's praying nobody finds out.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Is that where that movie came
Basically,
from?
well, this might have inspired that. So yeah, Bobby did a little hit and run action.
Yeah,
she's too frightened to invest.
Her coochie was too powerful. That's why.
Oh God.
What would you do? They ask.
Terrible.
Another fun one. But it's not my fault. Craig will do anything to impress his friends, lie, cheat, steal. When he's caught, he always has an excuse. Then he learns.
When he's caught, looks like something terrible is going to happen.
Well, then he learns that excuses don't work in jail.
Yo, what is that? Lie, cheat, and steal. What is that, Eddie Guerrero?
Oh,
Eddie Guerrero,
man.
lie, cheat, and steal.
Viva La Raza.
He's somebody's wife now, it looks like.
Yes.
Yeah, he's someone's bitch.
He's handing over his ramen.
I love this. Brought to you by Kellogg's and McDonald's.
Is that butt with two T's?
I bet it.
Rob Lowe stars in this one. Schoolboy Father.
Yeah.
Charles is only 16. He just became a father. If he doesn't keep his son, some stranger will adopt him. He's still going to school. He works part-time, and he needs to do some growing up himself. Even with his mother's help, can Charlie handle responsibility? So this is you can see a wonderful young Rob Lowe as a teen father in Schoolboy Father.
Wrap it up. Well, you have to wrap it up, man. You gotta get the girl pregnant. Jesus.
Another fantastic one. The Day My Kid Went Punk. What do you do when your bright, lovable, talented kid turns into a punker overnight? The Nelsons are about to find out.
Is that the captain from Love Boat?
No, it's the doctor.
First mate.
It's Doc.
The doctor.
No, it's doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one I didn't know existed, but I definitely want to watch this because there's no way it can't be horribly hilarious.
The Day My Kid Went Broke. And
There's Runaways, always fun. You showed your mother, Cindy, but now you're alone with no one to protect you. And running away looked so easy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get prostituted around, man.
Oh my God.
Times Square with all the back in the day when they went to Times Square to try to freaking get away, and they became prostitutes.
How much did you make your time in Times Square, Dom?
What?
How much did you make in your time as a hooker in Times Square?
Times Square? Shit, I used to make some fucking good money, man. What are you talking about? Back in the day.
This one I couldn't find a movie poster for, but it is a fun one to watch. A very delicate matter. This lovely lady gets a call from her boyfriend to find out that he has gonorrhea.
I do remember this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. And
the antibiotics have to kick in.
And just for Jedi, I did.
It burns.
Not of this movie, but of something just for Jedi.
You pill rollers think you know it all. We ought to have a genuine doc aboard this ship instead of one of you shanker mechanics.
Well, if guys like you didn't keep the doctors busy with a clamp, we'd have enough meds to go around.
There's always a line outside medical when you pull out of the Philippines.
Oh, damn. Those lady boys.
Checking for sea crabs.
And I believe this is last on the list. One of my favorites. Daddy can't read.
Daddy's illiterate.
Yep.
Oh God,
Daddy's dyslexic.
He was so proud. He's so proud holding that book, The Reader in You. It's fantastic. So that's our little look at going back in time and looking at some of these wonderful ABC
I'm telling you, the funny one is with the young Ben Affleck when they had
where he does the
steroids. That was great. That one.
They're all fantastic. Some of the CBS ones were good. I do remember the one where Helen Hunt actually accidentally takes some PCP and jumps out a window. It's always a winner.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. That's crazy.
Oh no, it's a fucking hilarious scene. She jumps out the window, flies out from like a second-story window, hits the ground, then starts running. It's awesome. It's fantastic.
Oh boy,
it's good stuff. Good stuff. Highly recommend. All righty, Bruce, you got some news?
Yeah, you're on mute.
I want to show this up before we get the news. I may have some magazines. The only magazines I probably have. Where are they?
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm not a magazine.
Nice.
And
Savage
Action.
Nice.
Pretty good condition, actually. All right, we got some news, guys.
What we got? Styx, you're the news.
He left.
What happened? Oh. Yeah, Bruce, got some news. Click.
Oh, God.
Wrong button.
There we go. All right, first up, just announced first look at Godzilla vs. X-Men #1, written by Fabian Nacera with art by Emilio Lasso. I like these two covers, actually.
I just bought one of the Fantastic Four, one of the variants, Godzilla vs. Fantastic Four.
There's so much Godzilla right now.
Yeah.
A lot of Godzilla.
There's got Godzilla Theater Masterpiece. There's Godzilla Skate or Die.
You got the second
Godzilla Chicago,
Monarch
versus Los Angeles.
Second season in the works.
Yeah,
Godzilla's awesome, man.
The Masterpiece Theater ones are. I like the covers.
They're fun.
Yeah, I like the last. What's that cover? B.
Dracula cover.
Yeah, that was a really good cover.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
I want the Spider-Man Godzilla books when that comes up.
I would have thought they would have had Wolverine more into the Breath of Godzilla, like that Cyclops cover where he's Is it Cyclops blasting him? Or is it
the Sentinel? The Sentinel one?
Sentinel blasting him. Yeah.
There's a picture of the Fantastic Four of Galactus with Ghidra, that he's unleashing Ghidra, which is really cool. A cover. So
yeah. So I thought this was a good thing to add just in case people are interested in Godzilla and X-Men. Yeah. So let's go.
Yeah.
So
I like the way they put the little like the Japanese underneath Godzilla. You know, with the wording.
Characters.
Characters.
Yeah, all I know is they're pushing Godzilla a lot everywhere. DC, Marvel.
Godzilla did kill Superman in the book.
Kill Superman. Just put him into a coma for a few days.
I do like how the Marvel Godzilla is like the 70s or 80s run.
Oh, the original, I like that.
So that's good.
Fantastic Four, when the Avengers fought him. You know, I like that.
I didn't see the Peach one yet. Which one did Peach do for
the Peach? I think the Peach looks pretty good.
What title and what issue number?
I don't know, I'm guessing it's a Marvel one if it's Peach.
Yeah.
Yes, Godzilla needs Dum Dum Dugan. Yes. Hopefully, you have Shield involved.
All right, moving on. Enola Holmes 3 reportedly begins filming in April of 2025 in the UK. Highlander to begin filming in May in Scotland.
Hey, did you hear the rumor? I don't know if it's true.
No.
007? 007?
What? No.
I don't know what Enola Holmes is. I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's not bad. She is.
I liked it.
It's Sherlock's little
niece.
Sister.
Is it sister or niece?
I think it's a sister.
And Henry Cavill is Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
And there's already been 2 of them. This is part 3.
They were on Netflix.
Missed that.
I think they're still on Netflix. They were very good.
I like them.
Millie Bobby Brown.
I'll have to check them out tonight. I've never heard of it.
Millie Bobby Brown plays Enola Holmes.
It's on Netflix.
And me and Joe really agree on movies.
Yeah, it is pretty rare. No, I enjoyed it. They're very well done. They're cute movies. If you like Sherlock type stuff, and he plays a great Sherlock as well.
Yeah, he does.
He's not in a ton of the movie, but he's in enough that
was I think this was a missed opportunity for them to reboot Sherlock Holmes with him. I think he would have done well.
I'll let you know. I'll watch the first 2.
They're like I said, they're fun, watchable movies.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to do a watch party, Styx?
Absolutely.
I'm excited about Highlander. I need me some Highlander.
I don't know.
Are they changing the concept of Highlander? Are they going to change it for what it was?
Well, no one knows yet. We haven't revealed the details of the script.
I mean, the concept can't change too much, right? I mean,
they can change it all they want.
Yeah, they could. They could.
More aliens. Yeah. Look at them aliens.
Oh, guys, don't make Highlander 2 canon. God damn.
They're gonna Highlander. When you die, you get a consolation trophy.
Yeah.
You get a little participation trophy. Yeah.
A little blue ribbon.
I will keep saying that Highlander TV show was better than the movies.
The first movie was fantastic.
No, the first one.
The series was absolutely awesome.
Yes, the series was great.
Not Raven. That was horrible.
I like the first and the third movie, the one with Mario Van Peebles. I like that.
You don't like the one with Edge? When Edge was in it?
No.
I
wasn't a big fan of the movies.
I don't understand how there could be any sequels to it. To be honest with you, that's what I don't understand.
You know, made me laugh. Freaking Sean Connery died, but then came back. How is that possible? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. At the end of Highlander, there is one, and then suddenly
he came back.
Are there different universes or something?
But the TV show was actually great, ahead of its time.
TV show was great. Yeah,
it
had a lot of good stories.
Show dug into the lore more, and it was.
I actually liked when he killed the Highlander that was possessed, and he wound up getting the demons, and he wound up killing.
He turns evil a little bit. Yeah.
He killed and then he was going a little crazy. And then they brought in original Highlander in a couple episodes, which was good.
Yeah, you got Christopher Lambert coming back.
Yeah, he was in the first episode and a couple in the middle.
The McLeods reunite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
And they are
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Enola Holmes as well because number one, it'll be on Netflix, which means I don't have to do a fucking thing other than fucking this. And watch it. That makes me happy.
All right. Good. Well, you got me to watch something there, Bruce. Good job.
I think you'll like them.
That's what I'm here for.
They're good.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. She's great.
I knew we had you on for something.
And you got Elena Bonham Carter in it as well. And she's fantastic.
There you go.
And finally, for the night, we have Little House on the Prairie reboot is in the works at Netflix.
Oh, good Lord.
Why?
No.
Shine.
No.
Showrunner for the boys will serve as showrunner for this.
Showrunner for the boys.
Listen. I already see what this is going to be about.
Brutal.
I already see what it's going to be
dark?
about.
Make it dark.
I can tell you this: it's not going to be a little white family. I can tell you that.
Oh my God! Here we go.
I can tell you that.
Why do you need this? Netflix already did. No, was it Netflix? Who did? Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix.
Already did. America Primeval. So that's all you need. Why do you need to do this?
Yeah, I don't understand the need for this or where the desire for this is coming from.
Yeah. You want to watch a period piece? Watch the original Little House on the Prairie.
Exactly. There is no need to reboot this.
I just don't know. Like, if they go a very different direction with it, you're going to turn off people that liked Little House on the Prairie, even though most of those people are dead now anyway.
I dealt with it. I did.
Well, that's true.
I did. Nah,
that's what I said, JC. Let's do a horror version, make it dog killing, possession, demons. I want to see all of that. Zombie cowboys. Let's go.
My brother loved
Little House on the Prairie.
Hey, man.
Yo, my brother loved Laura Ingalls. That was his favorite character.
Laura, yeah.
He loved her when he seen her.
Hey, Nellie Waller was the best heel ever.
Actually, it was. Yeah, it was woke back then. It was. But it was compelling. Very compelling. Storytelling at its best.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Joe has seen a version of that.
I don't need it. I really don't.
No, I don't even want to watch the original sometimes. And why is this girl from The Boys doing it? That doesn't make any sense.
It's just weird. I don't understand where the market is. Unless it's like, well, maybe American Primeval tested really well and people like that kind of prairie and western type stuff. I don't know. I don't understand this. This one confuses me.
I'd rather watch 1800s House or whatever it was on PBS.
Yo, why don't you bring back Stairway to Heaven? Bring that shit back.
Yeah.
You could have that show crossover with Della Reese's show, Touched by an Angel.
Touched by an Angel.
Little Haunted House on the Prairie. Let's effing go. Thank you, JC, for being a man of taste.
From the people who brought you The Conjuring.
Yes. And
that might actually work.
And apparently the books had violence and drama, so maybe that's what they're basing it off of. So we'll see.
That's true. They were kind of deep in it.
Might be a true adaptation of the books, though, which would be awesome.
That'll be something.
Maybe.
I'll watch it.
I'll probably watch it as well.
Yeah. I guess it'll all depend on who they cast, whether I watch it or not.
Yeah. Right now, the second season of The Recruit dropped on Netflix, so that's what I've been watching. There's a very tasty blonde number in that series. This
I'm almost finished with season 12 of Supernatural.
And this isn't your first time watching it, though, right?
It's my third time watching it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been through it before. You just rewatch it.
I love that show.
That's a fantastic show.
I won't say anything. I watch Doctor Who front to back a lot, too. So,
hey, Supernatural's fun. I mean, it used to be great because the CW used to run. They used to do it with Charm, too. They would run all of their reruns in order.
Yes, Tyson. Yes.
So you would be able to watch if you watch.
I time them out.
In the mornings or the nights, you used to be able to watch those shows in order, which was fun because you'd be able to watch Supernatural all the way through just by, I just kind of watch it every day.
Yeah. I can remember watching, when I worked at a hospital, and we'd go up and watch, like, at noon, they'd have, like, Charmed or
Charmed all the time.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer on at noon on, like, I don't know what channel it was, Sci-Fi or USA or one of those cable channels.
Good stuff. All right, what do we got? What do we got, Jedi? What do we got?
All right, so not so well. I guess it is a game.
Better not be AI.
It's not AI. I started to do AI. I was telling Joe yesterday. I told Joe yesterday I had absolutely nothing prepared, and then I don't know. You start kind of browsing the internet, and my algorithm it'll get you. Terrible. It took me, I don't know how it took me here, but it inspired me to come up with a game. Not really a game. Well, it could be a game.
Not feed again this weekend.
That I've called Paging Dr. Styx.
I'm telling you, watch it. She's tasty.
Oh my god, that freaking! Oh my god!
I asked Joe yesterday. I said, "Hey, you got a crop picture of Styx?" And little did I know when he sent it to me that it would work so perfectly with this picture of
Quincy?
What's his name? No, the
good doctor.
Autistic. The good doctor. Yeah,
yeah. The kid from Psycho, Psycho kid.
Bates Motel.
Yeah, Bates Motel.
So basically, everybody can play. Some of these are pretty easy, but I came across a website that had actual X-ray photos of things that had to be removed from people's rectum at emergency rooms.
What's that show? Sex got me to the ER or something like that?
Yeah. Well, here are some pictures, and we're going to try and guess. Some of them are pretty easy, what these objects are, and then I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Most of these are pretty easy, though, but it's still, I thought was pretty funny that there's actually a website out there. And this may be a one and done. This may be a one shot. We may never do this again because I don't know how much material is out there. But here's the first one.
Why don't you eat a sandwich, Styx? Jeez.
What is this that had to be removed at the emergency room? What object is this?
Is that a can of beans?
It looks like two people. It looks like two little dogs pushing something up high. His bones, muscles.
Like a jar of peanut butter.
It's a jar of peanut butter. Definitely.
All right, not bad. Pretty close. This is
a soda can.
Can of Foster's if it is.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
PBR ASAP.
Megan can actually read the logo on the can. Soda can. JJ says soda can. Hey, welcome, JJ. Sorry you came in at just this moment, but
JJ picks the right time. So
he always does. He always comes in. He can't get enough of my perverted segments, I guess. Boba Fett helmet. No, this isn't Dom. This isn't an X-ray of Dom.
Boba Fett's helmet.
It is a glass cup. Pretty, yeah. So what? These get a little harder. Just a glass cup that has been inserted. You can see it.
What the hell?
That's the face you make when it goes.
I'm so confused.
That's a glass. Right, next, that'd be horrible. I'd be so.
Why? Why would you put that up here?
Things that shatter. Things that shatter.
Are you training for something? I don't understand. Of all the things, never mind.
You heard about the woman that went to get an MRI? She had a butt plug left in her butt, and it was metal, and it ripped through her organs. She left it in.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. All right, next. This is pretty easy, guys.
Yeah, that's a long neck.
Go.
That's a long neck there.
That's a long neck
right there.
Suck it, Canada. That's a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
That's a Cerveza up in there.
That is no OV split.
That is a glass bottle.
That's no OV split.
What is wrong with people in glass?
Yeah, what the hell? God damn.
All right, Pabst Blue Ribbon again.
Yep.
Yeah, anything glass seems like that would be the worst thing. I don't think anything's necessarily.
Yeah, nothing's good.
All right, what is this?
What is
this?
A yeast infection?
What the fuck is it?
It's a moose knuckle?
I don't know, man. It's like somebody put a fucking flyer up there. They fucking thought.
A what?
A flyer? Like a book or some shit?
It's a ping pong ball.
Is that a mana ray?
It's a ping pong ball.
Well, I see the round thing. I'm not sure.
Is
it is a ping pong ball. Exactly. So he was trying. Our guy from Iowa was trying to set another world record. And
Jesus Christ.
She wasn't properly trained in the Far East on how to spit those things out.
The most rectally inserted ping pong balls.
What movie was that? Was that Tu Wong Fu?
No, I think I know which one you're talking about.
She was a bartender. Yeah, was it Tu Wong Fu? Where she spit out the ping pong balls? That was her talent.
I don't know. I'm thinking of one where she.
I remember going to a strip joint.
I've seen it live. It was.
I remember going to a strip joint and the girl shooting eggs out of her. Remember that?
I've been to some bars in Thailand where they can. They don't need an emergency room.
They can make it snap over there.
Yeah, I was in a bar in Thailand where this girl had a guy hold up a balloon and turn it loose. And she shot it with a dart. Swear to God. Amazing stuff. All right. What is this? This one might be a little harder.
Is that a COVID test? Damn, you get Jesus.
We should put a.
I'm distracted by the large.
Was that a meat thermometer? You put a meat thermometer up there.
Jedi, what are you showing us here?
What the fuck? I read the directions. It said.
I'm gonna go with screwdriver.
It's not a pregnancy test. It's a good guess, though. It's a good guess.
It's a peanut.
I lost
a tampon
thing.
It's a tampon.
Yeah, I'm getting okay. Aggressive. No, I think
you can go to crop this better.
Yeah, it's some aggressive preggers testing, considering there's a large cock on the screen.
Yeah, I think
no, you should have cropped it out. You gotta
blend it out.
If you think that's large, there's a problem.
Monetized.
Yep. There goes
pressure's a little low.
Thank you for watching the last episode of The Qualified.
It is just an ink pen, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is.
An ink pen.
An ink pen. Yeah.
They ain't no quill.
All right. What is this? This is pretty easy too.
Is it?
I think.
A baby bottle?
Or maybe not. I mean, I know the answer, so I guess it would.
Well, yeah, you got the answers there, buddy.
Yeah. It's a light bulb. Is it a light bulb?
Is it a water bottle?
It definitely looks like a light bulb.
Glass again?
That's Diddy's
lube.
If that's a light bulb, that's horrible. That's thin glass.
I know, right?
That's awful.
A Yeti.
What are you trying to do? It's a Yeti. It's a Stanley.
Stapler.
Have you seen
it is the way we've seen glass, but this is the worst kind of glass, I think.
Oh, yeah, dear Lord.
That is horrible.
It is a light bulb.
Oh, that is horrible.
I'm only guessing it because I used to work the
magnetometer. Used to do that shit, man. Come on, man. We know that.
Come on. The city, so I got to see all the X-rays of what was in.
You got to do that, man. That's what I'm trying to say. These are all things that you did. This is your body actually putting there that they shown with something.
A light bulb.
All right, what is this? This was pretty easy.
That's a fucking dildo.
Oh, that's a dill.
Yeah, this one. I thought these things were supposed to have like safety things that kept them from like getting all the way in like that, but it is a silicone dildo.
It went all the way up in. She
lost control of that insertion. Is what they did.
She wanted to tickle her heart.
She was trying to choke from both ends.
That's deep.
Man, that thing is like touching their heart practically.
I give her a thumbs up for dedication.
Good Lord. Lightsaber.
All right. Next.
Is that a solo cup? Is that a?
This is like a shot glass. A shot glass.
I threw this one in. It's actually this. I'll speed through this one because we've actually seen this already. This is another glass cup.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Why do people keep putting glass in themselves? It just seems
readily
dumb.
available, I guess.
It's bad enough
you
have to go to the emergency.
What is this?
A fucking pickle?
This is a different angle. I'll help you out. This is a side angle instead of a front or back angle. Obviously, you can probably
the cucumber.
Tell.
You can tell by the shape.
Is that an eggplant? Is that an eggplant?
Eggplant might be a cucumber.
That looks like an eggplant.
Little eggplant anal, John.
Organic stuff.
It is an eggplant. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Damn.
I know my.
Bruce loves this game because
what is this? Another side view. What is this one?
What? I'm not entirely sure to know where to look here.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at there.
It's a pet snake. No.
My lost hamster. I don't know. I've been looking forward for.
Is that a binder clip? Did someone put a binder clip on there?
Huh? What do you say, Jeff?
It looks like
Is that
binder
a
clip.
drumstick?
It's a
Is that a
windshield.
drumstick?
Windshield
Windshield
wiper.
wipers.
I'll see you some pictures later, Terry.
Tyson says it's a toothbrush, and Tyson is right. It is a toothbrush.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
You can see it
There we
now.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
There we
okay.
go.
All right. What is this one?
That's one way to keep the cavity creeps away.
What the hell is that?
That looks like one of those rocks. You know, like one of those crystal rocks you put up your throat though.
What?
It was
What are you talking about?
no, I'm just saying, it looks like one of the rocks. One of those,
It's
like,
one of those Russian dolls.
You said it with a crystal rock that you put up your rectum. So you're saying that they are following instructions when they do what they do.
I don't know, man. It looks like
This one
It's
looks
a
like an
rectum rock.
eggplant again.
No.
I think it's one of those Russian dolls.
It's just a Russian nesting doll.
JC says it's an avocado.
Yeah.
No, not this time. It's not an avocado.
I forgot it.
Apparently, it's not a Russian nesting doll.
Is it a can of deodorant?
It does look like a Russian nesting doll because of all the layers that you see.
Got all
It
layered,
is
yeah.
a babushka doll.
Oh my
Very good.
God.
Yeah,
Six.
I got one.
There we go.
This is definitely
Oh,
from
dude.
Russia.
Yep. Matryoshka doll.
And
I'll
that's
get
it,
thrown in the
folks.
Oh
And
my
we're
god.
canceled. And we're canceled.
That's just the gift that keeps on giving. The nesting dolls.
That's worth a second turn on another show, Jedi.
We'll see how much material is out there. And now that I'm sure Google's going to recommend it every time I log in now.
Oh yeah, you'll be
No.
getting new ones every week.
Yeah.
There was a question in the chat earlier from where is it? I think I started.
I'm surprised there was a lack of tools. Normally, I see
I was
tools in
expecting
those
hammers.
all the time, wrenches and all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, you have anything on this, Joe? Canadian variant ASM 252.
I'm not sure on the Canadian variant.
Yeah, because I looked it up on Go Collect, and you get a 9.2 graded for like 235, and a 9.4 for like 317.
Of the Canadian
I
variant?
don't know if I pay raw 300 for that, but you
It
can
depends
find
on
it at
What's
9.4
that,
for price.
Good
That's the
copy.
70, is that 75-cent variant
I don't know.
for 252
Is it
Let
graded?
me see.
You said it's graded or not?
or $1?
Yeah, it's jacked up.
75 cents.
Yeah, 75 cents. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that book is going up. The regular one is going up. So I don't know if the Canadian variant might go up. Is there Mark Jeweler in that book too?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
Mark Jewelry.
yeah, there's a Mark Jewelers. Yeah. 300 does not have a Mark Jewelers. So
I
don't
mean, the
buy
problem
one
is
of these.
most of the raws that you
Yeah.
come across are
Yes, it does.
probably going to be 9.4 or
No,
below.
there was a couple months they didn't
Yeah.
have it. And that was one of the months.
You sure?
Oh, graded.
Yeah.
What's the grade? What's the grade? Jiggle?
What?
He says it's graded. Yeah, graded.
What grade?
300.
I asked if it was graded or not, the 252.
He said yeah, it's graded.
Oh, what's the grade?
What's great on it?
I don't know what's the grade, Jiggle.
Yeah. So technically Canadian is a foreign variant. I mean,
Yeah,
North American.
he's got the 75
but
variant. There's a lot of books.
you know,
It's a
as in anything, it's worth what the regular is worth, but
9.0.
9.0?
9.0.
you know, above that,
I
whoever wants
would-
to pay for what they want to pay for it.
Yeah, it's up to you, because I don't know.
Yeah, you don't see
The last time it sold was like, when was it? December. 9.0 sold for like $198.
I mean, there's one up for 250.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
255
I
and
agree with
9.0.
you, Jay. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't pay 300 for a 9.0, even if it is.
Did you-
Canadian.
I wouldn't pay 300 if you're selling it.
If
A
you
9.0.
get it cheaper, can't you crack it and maybe
Oh yeah,
like
I guess you could
high
always,
grade?
always try
Well,
that, I guess.
Well, it depends because 9092s are hard because
Yep.
it's right there on that borderline, and depending on the defects on the book, it might not go up. It'll stay the
Right.
same, or
Sometimes it
see
could go down.
Yeah, technically, it's still
lower
near.
it.
I know, but the 252 has been going up. It's now they're saying that's the first appearance of that's going to be legitimate first appearance.
I mean, like I said, if you have it and you're selling it for a 9.0. Putting it up at 300 or best offer is probably fine. You probably get some offer below that.
Yeah,
Tyson, you're not wrong on that, Tyson. You're not wrong.
Yeah, buy it before the tariffs hit. Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, 252.
Yeah, a lot of people will remember a lot of these comic book companies use Canadian printing. So,
no, they were still printed here in America.
Light spine stress.
Now, recently.
Yeah.
Currently.
Yeah. Currently.
It'll all get worked out.
He says like light spine stress. So
as far as like the
9.0, that's too much for 300 is too much for 9.0.
I think so.
It is. Like I said, I wouldn't pay 300 for it in a 9.0.
No,
if I had one, I wouldn't be adverse to listing it for 300 or best offer, and then
if they got the best offer, try that.
Hopefully somebody comes in over 250, and then you just take it there.
Yes, and Styx is right. There's no Mark Jewelers for 300. I stand corrected.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it for 300. You can get a higher grade bump for that buy-in. So, all right. Well, gents, if you haven't subbed up yet, please do sub up to Rennavision, Kingdom of Nerds, Styx, me. Go over to Absolute Geek, sub up. Dom, you want to plug your wrestling show?
Yeah, Thursday nights at 9:00 we have the Absolute Geek off the mat. We had a third show this week, which we had the Royal Rumble predictions, which happened tomorrow. So if you want to go back and watch that show before you watch the Royal Rumble tomorrow, please do. Absolute Geek. And next Friday I won't be here. I'll be on my way. I'll be in Mexico on the Comic-Con cruise. Hopefully, wish me luck.
Kamikaze now.
Yeah, take lots of footage.
Take lots of footage so we can have some footage when I come back.
We'll edit it down. Do what we gotta do. Yep. Take lots of pictures, lots of video.
The funny thing was that they for each piece of equipment, like each piece of the internet, they would charge like $100 for each piece that you get internet, which is ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Just take everything offline. Take videos, pictures, and then worry about putting it back together when you get back.
I told you to bring your own.
I'm interested in the quality of a cruise when it's a comic cruise.
You know, they actually just sent me an email for the second voyage next year already. So I'm not going, but
well, sure.
Take some Dramamine with you too, Dom, just in case. Just in case.
And some Imodium, just in case.
I don't know.
Check out the Donkey Show.
You don't want the backdoor trots on the
the Donkey Show.
Hey, this is not Bachelor Party. Remember Bachelor Party with the donkey?
Oh yeah, Bachelor Party. I was trying to remember what movie that was from. Yeah, Bachelor Party.
Clerks 2, goddamn.
Don't take the hot dog off the tray. Leading up to us on Fridays is CBSI Hot 10, where Pete runs down the hottest 10 books in the market, followed by us at 9:30. Styx, anything special on SNS tomorrow night?
I'm on. We're doing. We are doing a show, despite
what more do you need?
Yeah, what more do you need? You got me on there. But as far as I know, I don't think there's anything truly special about tomorrow, except that it's. We're back because last week we did not have a show.
Yes.
Way to plug it, Styx. That's nothing special going on tomorrow.
All that pent up SNS.
As far as I know, I'm not in charge.
Them not being there last.
You didn't have one last week. You had the show this week. You're coming back with a new show this week. So you got to have some kind of things going on tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not in charge.
Wait, no show tomorrow?
No, there is.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to you guys.
Oh my god.
And on Sunday, for all things Star Wars, Tales from the Dark Side, sometime between 9 and 9:30, whenever Marco gets off his ass and decides to start the stream.
I will be there.
Remembers to start it.
Yeah. With Marco and Dom and Wayseeker and JJ, where they all berate Dom for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yep.
Everything.
Every damn day.
Yep.
And that leads up to Wednesday, where the totally awesome, coolest show, Tax Show, on Wednesdays with Pete, Marco, and Dub. check out the rewind of the show from this last Wednesday when Flops was on. It was great to have Flops on. It was very nice of him to pop on late at night since he's over in the UK. So with the time difference and everything, it was nice of him to give us some time and hang out for a while. So go rewatch that interview. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't there last weekend. No.
I have a little preview for Sunday of my FOC. One of the best covers that I've seen so far while I was doing FOC, and one of the worst covers by one of comic books infamous
Frank
Miller.
No.
Which one?
Oh.
Liefeld.
Oh God. More pockets.
Oh my God. What's wrong with that?
What is this?
Holy shit.
Why is Liefeld?
Is that the first Batman for
Liefeld? It looks like a sticker.
Is that the first Batman?
Liefeld touch Batman.
I don't remember him ever doing a Batman before.
All right, you know what? That book is gonna be worth money. Liefeld's fire. He's fired.
The Joker. What is that? A Cheshire cat?
I might buy it to start a fire.
I'm going to defend this. I don't actually hate this.
I don't like the Batman, and that Joker is.
Oh, the Joker. He's just trying to be
First of all, where's Batman's leg?
With the Joker.
Where's Batman's other leg? You have one leg.
He's right. I was going to say the only thing I see is the way he's got his fist so flat. Is flat on top. Is that back? It looks like he doesn't have a hand in his back arm.
But where's his leg?
The rumor now. This is AI. Some AI detectives get on this.
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't hate it.
Actually,
Maybe I'm grading on a curve because it's Liefeld. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I might have to pick this cover up with his Liefeld on.
I've seen worse Rob work, but it's still Rob work.
I don't like it. And a little bit of the best.
There we go. A little Zerdy.
Zerdy.
I do dig Zerdy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't add me. It's Zerdy. Get out of here.
I like the Liefeld better.
I know. So do I.
I can't get past those teeth, man. Just too
so do I.
You guys have no taste.
No, it kind of. If you squint your eyes, she looks like Michael Jackson.
What?
Well, we thank you all for hanging out this week.
Oh, thank you for not having the twins up
Gator
there.
Man. Yes, Gator Man.
You know me. I try to mix it up. We appreciate you hanging out with us as always. Any suggestions you might have, throw them up in the chat in the YouTube comments. Ideas for spotlights, stuff you want to see. Yeah, I always love taking suggestions for spotlights and stuff like that, stuff you guys want to see. And we will be joining you next week. Boys, any words of wisdom on the way out?
No, have a good weekend.
No, there we go.
Enjoy the rumble.
I'm trying to buy comics for wooden pennies. I can tell you that.
There you go. There's some Dom gems there to take with you. So everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. We will see you next week.
The qualified. The qualified.